Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you WWE Smackdown tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Big world title match at the end of the night. Make sure you're here for all of it, folks. Get in that chat, like, share, subscribe, be a part of the family, be a part of the shows, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's a Feel Good Friday. The weekend is upon us, and we got a little Smackdown tonight. Should be a fun one. Lots to get into, lots to talk about, building up towards WrestleMania. Me and that pretty face got you for the next few hours. Blow up that chat. Click the reaction buttons. Click like, click share. The algorithm loves it all, so make sure you hit all the buttons. Make sure you make yourself a part of the show. Don't be quiet out there. Blow up this chat. Go tell all your friends. Light them up. And if you don't know who you are, if you don't know who we are, if you don't know who you are, get some help. But if you don't know who we are, we maybe also get some help. We are Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and Mr. Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, or apparently Marina Shafir now tonight. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? You don't know me.
With everything going on with SmackDown and the CM Punk and Roman Reigns stuff going on with Monday Night Raw, I lay before the court. Does it finally kind of feel like WrestleMania season out here? Does this, like SmackDown tonight feels can't miss?
Yeah, it feels exciting. And I would argue that I think WWE has started off 2026 pretty well. I'm not sure what the IWC complainers out there are saying, but I think it started pretty well. SmackDown's been the most consistent of all the wrestling shows through the first couple months of the year. There's been way more good SmackDowns than bad. Carmelo Open Challenge again. That U.S. title's been so good. Cody, Drew's been outstanding. Jacob. So we're on and rolling. Apparently 3 hours is the recipe and no more Road Dogs. So we'll see how that affects the show.
Yeah, I had to still just keep doing the tribute in his honor.
You got to keep it alive. There you go.
Exactly. Keep hope alive. But now it's came out that he quit instead of getting fired. He resigned because he was frustrated, what have you. I've heard everything from he got demoted to he got his performance report and
his
was
annual review, and they were like,
Chelsea Green. Our truth.
Yeah, so Road Dog, we'll see what post Road Dog show looks like. But we are about, what are we looking at? About 25 minutes away from the start of the show, folks. I see the chat filling up. We will do roll call and say hello to everyone in a moment. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6:30, we're back for Vengeance Day. That shall be a good one. I'm excited for this. The predictions are up and out. I will put that in the chat momentarily, but lots going on this one. Like you said before we went live, Nick, kind of looking forward to this one.
Well, I'm hoping that there's at least just not one outcome. We're already going to open the wound on this one. I think even Mama Rhodes would agree that Cody Rhodes should not win this title right now. Even if he wins it at Mania, fuck it, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Might be what we're all mad at. So the question is, it's still anything but Cody. Is that the new hashtag anything but Cody?
Honestly, that's what it feels like at this point. Now, allegedly, air quotes, Hunter tweeted out the graphic of Cody versus Randy for WrestleMania. I have seen no screenshot of that. Hunter tweeted it and then deleted it. I've just seen everyone have that visual, which I think a fucking fan with some Photoshop skills or Canva skills could probably make.
Yeah, I did not see that. I struggled to believe that Trips would make that decision and make that mistake. I didn't see it though, so I don't know what to tell you, but at the end of the day, I'm calling bullshit for now till otherwise proven.
Oh, absolutely. And I hope that they don't prove that sentiment right, because like I said, Cody can win it at WrestleMania if that's what you really want. He doesn't need to win it here. Everyone at this point feels like let Drew at least take the title into WrestleMania. I don't see anyone that's really championing that Cody needs to win it here and just Drew can piss off. Viewership's been up, attendance has been up, interest in the show has been up. Since they switched up, it felt like the first unpredictable thing that they've done. Why would you go back on the first on showing that you're not paint by numbers?
Yeah, and I think Drew's in a position now where I wouldn't take the belt off Drew. I've been very vocal about that. And running back to Cody might be a bad idea. And again, a lot of times, I mean, if they're not careful, they're gonna fuck around and end up in a heel turn that they didn't plan on having a heel turn for. So long talk about when is Cody going to turn? Is Cody ever going to turn? Is Cody the new John Cena? Just refuses to turn. The fans are going to turn on him if it doesn't go. You know, if we get too much Cody, if you make him like early days Roman of like this guy won again. Why are we watching this show?
That's kind of what he's feeling like. He's feeling like Super Cena out there a little bit.
A little bit.
Cody fatigue is very much a real thing. Like, that's why, think about it. It's not a hard thing for people to get behind right now of anybody but Cody.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, again, I can defend Cody tooth and nail why he should be in the main card picture, why he should be around the picture. But I don't think this is his time. I think Drew's a better champion right now. Drew's a harder fight. I think there's more. Jacob Drew sounds way more exciting than Jacob Cody, even though that's what I would go with at Mania is Jacob Cody in a steel cage. There you go. I think that's simple. It works. Let Randy Orton go after Drew. And if Randy Orton beats Drew, cool. Because then you could do Cody Randy. But yeah, I don't know if Cody's the guy right now.
But you could even still do the triple threat. You could do the fatal four-way. You could do a five-way. If you really want Cody involved in this situation, you could do Randy versus Drew versus Cody.
Does that feel like shoehorning, though? Does that become like...
They're already shoehorning with the whole putting him back with having this title match here. Yes, I get that Drew's been messing with everybody, and we've talked about the whole they had the no rematch and the contract clause that half the people forgot about and everything, but he's been messing with them. I get all the reasons why he's been shoved into here. I don't get why it's a title match, though.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think technically, if Cody's going to go that direction, and this match is just set up, the point of this being a title match is for everybody to tune in. You're going to want to see this title match. We're not getting a clear winner here tonight. We're getting a mess, a kerfuffle, something. But
then does Drew get his rematch at WrestleMania?
Maybe, but I don't know if that sells well. The idea of taking the belt off Drew right now to me is just asinine.
That's what we can all agree on. We can all agree on that.
Yeah, that's more of my concern. As much as I understand, Cody is a top guy. I will defend the fact that when he comes out, the crowd goes nuts. When his song plays, the people sing. His merch is moving crazy. Like, to the fan base, the WWE universe, he's beloved. But, like you said, there is a burnout side of it. And I think right now you have something pretty fucking good going with Drew, so you might not want to go the other way.
And to do it so fast, he's had one title defense against Sammy.
Yeah, don't stop short on the good stuff.
And that there's more meat on the bones instead of this would be Cody Rhodes' third year in a row, third WrestleMania in a row, main eventing a night in a world title match.
3? Yeah. I mean, again, it's you want to see change. And if you think back through history, there's, you go through WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, there's some common faces on the cover, but you got to get away from that. Even that had a shelf life. Like, you think of some of the peak performers in pro wrestling as far as being over, even that had a moment of like, all right, enough. Let someone else have a fucking match.
Exactly. How can I miss you if you never go away? How can I, feel anything for you if it's never shaken up? And
right.
I know we're going to say hi to the chat and you've got it pulled up, but I saw this and it fits with what we're talking. But Mr. Burner, I'm sorry, the match should be Cody versus Randy. But why does Drew need to get taken out of it?
Yeah, but why should it be Cody Randy right now? Like Cody winning here tonight to set up Cody Randy is nonsense.
It feels like the Hogan effect, like John says, of everybody likes to say Rhea Hogan this and Becky Hogan that. This is Cody Hogan. This is politicking Homelander Hogan.
I mean, again, it's hard to beat the charges when you kind of put it that way, and that's my concern. Is I get why they book him. I just don't know if now is the time. And we've said it a lot. You've said it a lot. The money's in the chase. Let him chase.
He exactly. He's been better of my daddy, of being the sympathetic baby face that keeps getting screwed over. And
Right.
then now, could it be that Randy costs him or something like that, or Jacob
Yeah.
costs him? And now that's where Cody's distracted, so he doesn't win the title. There's layers
Yeah.
that you can peel back more with that. I know we've wanted the Cody Randy story for a while because he's been looking at the belt for over a
Yeah.
fucking year,
Mm-hmm.
but you can still get there without taking the belt off Drew.
Yeah. I think you can. I think there's time. You got lots of time. Even someone like Randy talking about like, well, if I'm going to go as long as I can go. He doesn't seem any interest or have any interest in stepping away. So you got time to build some of this shit. And you got a time to work to it. You can't just throw go dog leg and go. If you do Cody Randy at Mania for the title 1-on-1, I don't think you're paying attention to the fan base well enough. I don't. I think you're missing something there with the lack of build, other than there is like a standing history. But again, all of a sudden you're just pivoting into it, and I don't like it.
Well, and if Randy is going to win at WrestleMania, because does he get number 15 perhaps? Does he start
He
trying to
should.
chase down John? Then it becomes a thing of, well, you took the belt off Drew. You took the belt off Cody to put on Drew to pivot that way. Then you turn around and pivoted back with putting it back on Cody to then give it to Randy.
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with Drew Randy. I think that's a great match. Let's fucking go. What is the
Absolutely. There's
issue?
two guys that can look each other eye to eye
Yeah.
that have that.
Mhm.
That will be an intense back and forth.
Yeah, like the reasoning out there. Like, what is the reasoning that the WWE would want a hard pivot here? Like, what would do? Like, what is the advantage of Cody perceptual? Like, what is that perception like? What do you perceive as the reason why Cody would be a better booking than what's currently set up to be on the main event? Help me understand.
Right. Well, and John, I'm trying to click on your comment, but it won't pop up for me. But I wouldn't mind Orton, Drew, a return to the pandemic feud. Remember when they had their whole feud during
Yeah,
the Thunderdome era?
yeah, absolutely. I got no issue with this. I like this a lot. That's why you can't click on stuff. All right, folks. I think Nick has dropped off. Can you still hear me? Are we still on the same page? Let me double check. Yep, it looks like we're good. How's everyone doing? Technical difficulty here, but we are rolling along. I'm just gonna leave it like this because he'll be popping back like, "Oh my god."
I was
Hi.
speaking too much Cody slander. The Fed shut me down out there. They shut down the whole system.
Right, but welcome back just in time to say hello to Ken. Morning, boys and girls. Just watched Steph D. Lander's interview. Why she left doesn't look good for TNA. Remember,
Oh,
there's two sides to every story. This one's an interesting one, though. I wonder how this is going to pan out.
did you see the quote about Carlos Silva?
You'll have to let me know.
She said she directly asked Carlos Silva, "Do you even know where I'm injured?" Because she said, "I've already been tested." She went to WWE surgeons.
Mhm.
She said she paid for her own surgeries. TNA doesn't have a proper medical team,
Okay.
and that she even went to Carlos Silva and said, "Do you even know where I'm injured?" Because he
Yep.
wasn't going to allow her back, and he had
Mhm.
no idea where she was actually injured. I won't allow you
Okay.
back, but I have no idea where you're injured.
Well, okay, fair enough. But I mean, he's not the doctor. The doctor's saying
But
no.
he is the guy in charge.
Yeah, but still, can she wrestle? No. What's hurting? I don't know. I don't care.
But she was cleared by WWE staff. But this is
That again,
WWE's medical team talking to TNA's not medical team.
yeah. And then listen, I know everyone likes to knee jerk react to whoever gets their story out first. It's unfortunate for Steph. We're a fan of Steph, as well as Mance, and we want to see them do well. Again, I don't know the full story yet, and it doesn't look good from her perspective. We'll see if anything gets said from the other side.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing. Does TNA even address it?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see where this goes. It'd be a
Right.
very interesting story as it plays out. Zach back with us. Oreo Cookie Day, National Oreo Cookie Day. That's a good one. I can get behind that one.
Oreo has it kind of jumped the shark a little bit. Like when you get Oreo flavored Oreos, when you get cookies and cream Oreos, are we just
Yeah,
getting redundant now? The
maybe.
flavors.
Get redundant all you want with the chocolate. Let's go.
Fair enough.
Eric, welcome back. Let's go. Let's go. Jacob Fatu. going to interfere with the main event, I would think like somebody, Jacob, Cody, they're all going to end up in the ring, and that's how we get the Fatal 4-Way. I don't know where LA Knight fits into this. It's crazy. There's so many moving parts.
Sammy could be always an option because I feel like Sammy's teetering on a heel turn.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sammy's been interesting to watch. We're not really sure how he's going to, he seems like he's getting a little bit fed up.
Yeah, he's out there flipping tables and everything, my guy.
Right. What's up, Damien? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's go. I see Sean in the chat. Clay Lewis back with us. Saffit, how you doing? Clay, got you. Ronan, welcome back. Chris McCarthy. Sean Reed already said your name. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Championships on the line. The link is in the chat. The link is on social media. The link is in the Discord. So go check that out. I got a feeling that Cody is winning tonight. A lot of people are saying it, Safit. I don't know what to think. I'm saying no. There's no way.
I think you're not going to have as positive a reaction as WWE thinks they are if Cody wins. Sorry, and Sammy on the brain.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm struggling with this one.
I can tell you, I'm going to crash out. That's for damn sure.
Right? Why don't AEW or WWE actually have build-ups for their pay-per-view? I think WWE actually does have a pretty. We were just spent all night, or so far, the bulk of tonight, talking about their storyline and how it's building. So, I don't want to throw AEW under the bus. They have outwardly said that that's their weakness. Some have said we don't give a fuck about story. We just want to watch people fall through shit. So, yeah, but I think WWE tries to give us a pretty good build-up to most things.
Especially when it's WrestleMania season. Yeah. Like I asked earlier, I think it's starting to really turn that corner of feeling that way. And I will give credit to AEW. I feel like they've been a bit better at building Revolution.
You think that I can't agree with that. I just watched a show that was a 5. It was.
I'm not saying they've been better than WWE. I'm saying that AEW's gotten better at doing.
It's hit and miss. Like there's certain things I'm like, okay, but there's other things that are just so messy and like, where did the trios? Why is that at the trios match? Like, where did this come from? Like, one team had the trios belt. We forgot they had them. They lost them to another one because Joe had to go. So it's all this like reactionary booking is what we're witnessing. But there's some things that are kind of built up okay.
MJF Hangman, I would say at least has a fair amount of interest. We've gone on about the whole. Go ahead.
They're doing the press conference on Wednesday.
I didn't know that.
So they did a face-to-face, I don't know, on a confrontation. Now they're going to do a press conference. Just fuck it.
We had the coin flip. Now, why shouldn't you have done that like last week or done it when you did the coin flip of we're going to officially decide right now? And hey, you could have had Tony Khan there and say, well, Max, since you cheated, now Hangman gets to pick the stipulation, instead of Shivani, breaking news. Tony says you cheated.
Right. It's odd. It's odd decision making, really is. But we'll see. Ronan, we got you. Frankie, welcome back, sir. Good to see you. OG Dale, March 27th, Macklin Santana, Sacrifice. Let's fucking go. I'm looking forward to this one, Nick.
Yeah, the guy that got fired and doesn't even work there is going to challenge for the world title.
Yeah, he ain't going away. He ain't going nowheres. I'm not fucking leaving.
Well, I think that's given Anthony a sigh of relief that it's all more storyline and kayfabe than he has actually passed on.
Right. It's good to go back and watch Anthony just melt down about it. And then now we're like, wait a minute. He's still there. He's like, good.
Trust me, I was there live. I had to console the man.
Right.
And we'll talk him through all of that.
Dennis, welcome back. Frankie, we got you. Welcome, Ken. Boston, let's go. I fully expect there to be some type of interference and gets the match thrown out. Whether that's Drew using a weapon in front of the ref or Fatu interfering, something, at least Cody in. I agree with that. I agree with that, Boston. I think Nick, you feel the same way. Tonight's main event, we're expecting some type of tomfoolery.
It won't be a clean finish. The only way it's a clean finish, well, it won't even be a clean finish because you've got to. It's how salvage Drew. If it's a clean finish and Cody beats Drew, then hut to it, you have just buried that man. That's when you can definitively say you have buried that man.
Yeah, if you have one of those moments where like Cody hits like 3 crossroads and gets a 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring, and there was nothing, no shenanigans, it's gonna hurt Drew. It's gonna sting quite a bit.
Oh, that is, you've kneecapped him completely. There
Yeah.
is going to be some schmas. Now, granted, if this was true kayfabe, like true legit shoot, if I'm Drew, I just take my title bet, clack you in the head.
Yeah.
There you go. DQ me, ref. I don't care if you won. I got the title still.
Yeah, he should. It's almost like the opposite of the finger poke of doom, right? But yeah, just do it. Like, oh, you're gonna put me in a stupid match? There you go. And then have Aldis come out pissed off, and that's where you get like, all right, then you're gonna fight all 3 of them. Like shit.
If Drew loses, could you get an Aldis versus Drew out of this? Is that the only thing that you could salvage out of those ashes? The Phoenix may rise out of those ashes because you screwed me. You voided this contract to where it says there was no rematch. You screwed me this whole time. You had it in for me because I took your spot as the top UK wrestler, whatever. Go all the way back to that.
I don't think it's gonna feel good. I think like
it'll suck. It'll just be painful because Drew lost the belt.
I think, yeah, you like that's what you're gonna hope to sell everybody on if you're the WWE of like, oh, you might not like this, but wait, but we're like, we really don't like this. Like, great that you have a plan, but
I mean, I want to see it. I want to see it at some point. I just don't want to see it because of that.
Right. What's up, Jose? Welcome back, sir. Asa 9, Asa 8, whatever. I'm sorry, the match should be Cody versus Randy. We touched on that. Damian John, welcome back. Good to see you. My Burner, welcome back. Let's go. Chris McCarthy, good to see you. Bernard Marco, let's go, folks. So we are about 6 minutes away from the start of the show, and we are looking forward to this one tonight. We got more coming your way. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, and don't forget the reaction buttons. Make sure you're hitting those. I want to see those little emojis popping up on the screen. They let everyone know you're enjoying your time here at the Wrestling for Life Network, and they'll send them our way. So make sure you do that. There's a couple long ones that I'm clicking on, but MDB, let's go. No Oreo slander. You need knee pads, sir. I love being
thought
Oreo.
you had turned over to the Yum Yum Patrol out there instead of the knee pad patrol. I thought you had handed your knee pads in, sir.
Right, cookie. Let's go. Solution. I legit had 2 chocolate chip cookies before I got my ass on the show. Right before it was my like pregame snack. Nair,
fair enough. You can tell we're grown adults. You had chocolate chip cookies. I was eating chicken nuggets. We're adults, folks.
Grown. Nair, welcome back. Good to see you. What's up, Danisha? MDB, I see you. How are you, sir? Frankie, Ken. Dun dun dun. Did I mention Spaz, Richard, and Jose top 3 last night? That's your points in the chat. The more you chat, the more points you get. Super chat, super stickers get you a bonus. So make sure you hit those buttons as well. Best in New York. What's up, Dave? Let's go. FaZe is with us. Welcome. 6 minutes. Let's go.
Well, FaZe asked, is SmackDown better than Raw?
Is SmackDown better than Raw? Yes.
Well, that was direct and to the point. I think the best thing on Raw is better than the best thing on SmackDown, but an overall show is SmackDown's a better show. Punk versus Roman's the best thing in WWE right now.
Fair enough. I can completely agree with that. I can't fight you very hard. I think SmackDown, the only reason I was so emphatic is just consistency. I think SmackDown's had overall, like they have the better scoring average right now on the board. Raw's done well, but they had a couple duds in there that we, the fan base as a whole were overly happy with. So I think SmackDown edges it out just on kind of consistency, better overall. Like you said, they don't have the Punk Roman stuff, but it's been good shows, good wrestling.
They're not a knockout artist, but they'll tee you up. They'll work you over. They'll jab you to death.
Let's go, Ronan. But tonight is Cody Rhodes' final chance to headline WrestleMania. WWE champion. Can he get back on his previous Road to WrestleMania tonight? I don't. Again, that's the question, folks. That is the question. Everyone blow up the chat right now. You give us a yes, a no, Hashtag we want Cody, a hashtag tired of Cody, whatever you want to put in there. Put something in there.
I was gonna say it almost feels like it should be a poll.
Right? Definitely should be.
J-Boy out there. This has been a name that's been a minute for you, and I want to see if it triggers you. Ryback is working for the wise man.
Ryback is working for fucking chicken nuggets. Yeah, no, I do not believe that's the case. Working for the wise man, how, J-Boy?
The only way I could connect it is Logan in theory. Do they kind of feel like Rybaxel with Paul Heyman?
Yeah, but I don't have the hatred for them yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Fair enough. Boston, I don't see a finish at all. Pause. I see the match getting tossed out due to the interference. Technically, those would be so that could be a way that you get to the multi-person. You've got to address this.
That makes sense, right? Chris McCarthy coming out the box. She got neck fusion surgery at the same time as Daniel Bryan and Edge. Look how long. Oh, so Steph's neck injury went all the way back till then?
Look how long it took for them. Stephanie's. It wasn't then. It wasn't the same time, but it was that severe.
Okay, but the same thing. I thought I said at the same time.
No.
Yeah, I mean, again, neck injuries are tough, and I mean, TNA. The question becomes: if she was healthy, why would they not use her? They signed her. What was her like? I didn't hear it. So, like, what is the reasoning behind? We don't want to use you. Like, I don't get it. I'm a little confused by that.
I actually, so I pulled it up. Speaking with TMZ, D. Lander reiterated that she received medical clearance from WWE spinal surgeon. Quote,
Okay.
I actually went to WWE spinal surgeon to do the surgeries and I got clearance a few weeks ago. I received a phone call on Monday of this week that basically they never wanted to let me wrestle in TNA again. They just didn't feel comfortable with that. So then I made the decision to leave, and my husband did too in solidarity. Which, shout out, Mance. That's a good man. That's a good man.
Absolutely. 100%. You don't want to be like Jimmy. Jimmy's still in the building. Where's my wife? She's right. Bro. Has anyone seen Naomi? No, I mean, so it becomes a very interesting thing of why didn't they want to use her as far as like, well, we always saw you as a personality and, you not being.
If it was on the severity, like Chris said, and I can't confirm if it was fully that, but it's a neck injury and those always get scary. We saw even with Big E now had to retire. That's something you don't want to mess with. Is it that TNA, if they don't have a proper medical staff, if they're still scratching two pennies together to make a nickel, do they not want to take the risk of her being in the ring? Because fuck it, if she gets hurt again, fuck.
Well, is that similar kind of like to Danielson, as far as Danielson, even when he came back, was like, I can do stuff. And Vince was like, the fuck you can.
I've been cleared by 57 doctors. Well, I need 58.
Yeah. So, and you think of the battle he went through, how many doctors had to say fine. And then he goes on to, AEW, and he had a run and he stayed relatively healthy, kind of, sort of. But at the end of the day, I think that's, the company's got every right to do that. I feel bad for them. They're going to land on their feet though. They'll be okay. It's unfortunate. I don't know how it's really going to hurt TNA. People are like, oh no, TNA, but okay, moving on.
But it depends on if it looks at how they treat their talent. That is when it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, but if it's one person because you were cautious about her health,
but you have to. I know you're a sensible man, so that's why you see it that way.
Touché.
Exactly. Point ahead, look smart. There's going to be a lot of other people that don't see it that way and grr and pitchforks and torches.
I got the Netflix logo, folks. Nick and I are going to sync up. You can do the same. And this one is for MDB.
Yums.
I have it then.
Then.
See, I got the Canadian Vipin tonight, so we're perfect.
On.
Yeah. My burner. I just wanted to watch Nick cry when Cody wins. Oh, don't worry. It won't cry. Just a lot of swearing.
Oh, dude. It's going to be hard.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a good look. Together.
Yeah, we are together, folks. The show is going live, and how are we going to start this one off? By the way, Randy Orton is opening the show tonight as per Nick Aldis.
There you go. There you go. Now, normally, if someone starts the show, do they get involved at the end of the show?
Yeah, for sure. Usually.
Right.
Carmelo Hayes Open Challenge tonight. Let's go. Tag team turmoil is happening. So we are going to get a number one contender for the tag titles. We got lots going on. We
got the women's title celebration. Yeah, so we'll ask Dan that there was only one match announced. One that was the marquee match. Everything else just like there's no competitors announced for the tag team turmoil match.
Yeah, just the world title. The tag team turmoil, we kind of have a vague idea, and even Carmelo, we were not sure. Right. But we are getting Danhausen as I love. They're like, all right, folks, you thought it was shit. New York Times said it was cool.
I'm not just saying it. New York Times is saying it.
Facts. Let's go. So we are getting, remember, this is the Fallout show from Elimination Chamber. Pablo, welcome back. Bash, good to see you. The Viper.
I hear voices. Was the men's chamber the best match of Chamber?
What's that?
I said, was the men's chamber the best match of Chamber? I was like, viewer, is this mic on?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, the women's was all right. What's it called? Punk Finn was the match of the night. My bad. And that was really good.
It was a good match, but it definitely wasn't as good as the one in Dublin or Belfast. Sorry.
Slight edge to Belfast, but it was still good.
Fair enough. I don't think there's a big enough difference to worthy of arguing that point. So you can have that. Was KJ glitching or was it the vitamins?
No, I was distracted, but I was reading, multitasking, and had to digest the thought, but I'm glitching out at all times.
I mean, it only makes sense if I've already just been wiped out by the Fed because I was talking about too much Cody hate.
Right, as we are getting the graphic right now for Cody Drew. But the whole build and this whole angst between Aldis and Drew, like people were just kind of already decided that WWE is not good. Fine, but that is all good wrestling. This how everything played out and into the post show was well done.
It feels authentic. That's the biggest thing. Is it feels authentic. It feels like these are how real human beings would act.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Anyone else ever have a meltdown at your job? It happens.
Yeah, I swear to God, Brenda, if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna spit in your salad.
Right? If he tells me to get back to work one more fucking time.
Yeah. Every goddamn time. Yeah.
Rhea Ripley in the house. She's gonna go face to face with Jade, hanging out with Damian. Maddie Marijuana, welcome back, buddy.
What up? But now with everything that's allegedly gone with the back and forth on Twitter and everything with Jade and Rhea, is this a potential Tiffany Charlotte situation?
I don't. They're gonna. I hope they sell us on it.
They're gonna sell it that way. Either way.
Yeah. See, I think people forget sometimes online, and they get all like, "Oh my god!" But like, anytime someone puts something relatively derogatory up, as here comes Randy, right, the WWE steps up and says, "Hey, take that down." Right. Yeah. So if things get left up and hung around, I usually go, HR didn't step in. We're good.
Shoot or work, I don't think they honestly care because it's getting eyes and getting attention to the feud.
Make it, if it's shoot, if they don't like each other, let's fucking go. Cha-ching. Like, again, this idea that I know, some of the wrestling out there is kumbaya. We all love each other. It's all just fun and games. But when they legit don't like each other, that's why Seth and Punk's been good. That's why Roman and Punk's been good. That's why some of this is played out. Why Drew and Punk was good. Legitimate heat. Works. It's good. Make dollars. Get it in the ring.
You have to be able to separate and do business and make it work because it's a license to print money at that point instead of, I feared for my life of we need to suspend you and then let you go and all of that.
Absolutely. Somebody tell Mickey James I got all this.
Bars. Bar God.
Oh, babyface Randy has become really fun.
He's in that like kind of Uncle Allen mode of like he's your uncle that just at any moment can tell you can snap. He's your uncle that's an army vet that might just get PTSD every now and then.
Right? What did we tell you about loud noises when your uncle's here?
Right. Don't be slamming shit around him.
Right. Why they keep saying Jade Cargill? Well, it kind of is, right? Like it's it's not spelled that way, but it's definitely on paper Cargill.
Yeah, it's all in the pronunciation.
Hatred sells tickets.
Absolutely. Christ, Eric Bischoff wrote a goddamn whole book about it. Controversy sells.
It's facts. Puff, 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 puff.
I like that it's just text, and you did the best like voice to speech with that.
Right. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? How you doing?
Don't pop fireworks around your Uncle Randy. We done told you. Every now and then he snaps and goes back to bold hand Randy.
Right.
Well, and is that the tinge or the tease of a heel turn when he turns around and pops and RKO's Cody when normally he would, whoa, let's calm it down, bro. Are you okay? Let's, we're buddies, right? Now he's, no, I'm going to get mine.
Right. And that is kind of what I liked with Chamber, where you kind of saw Randy setting up and Randy being Randy was like, fuck it, I got to do what I got to do.
Exactly. KJ embodies each comment. Jose, what up?
I don't even know what that means, but it's provocative.
We just read everything like it's a monologue.
Yeah. Right. And try and capture the spirit of the message. What can I say?
Right. Well, then you can capture Christian's message here.
Are we not friends because I don't get a hello from you guys? Christian, we always try and say hello. If we missed you, it's nothing but love, man. I know sometimes it feels like they never say hi to me, but I think we said hi to you yesterday. If not, we'll say hi to you tomorrow, buddy. It's nothing but love. Keep living,
Trust me,
loca.
Yeah. If we miss your comments or anything, it's not a personal gripe against you or anything like that. It's literally just we're trying to say hi. We're trying to talk about the show. We're trying to talk to each other.
Right.
So a lot of plates spinning at the same time.
That's it, folks. I mean, as the fans chant for Randy, yeah, we pride ourselves in clicking on more chat messages than anybody, and we really try and keep it in the 90 percentile. So hang in with us, folks. And sometimes I think in the beginning, if you have a long message in the beginning, we're trying to get through them quickly, so we might miss you.
Yeah, save the longer ones for later on there, I guess. That engagement farming, lad.
Well, yeah. Jorge, how you doing? AD and AZ's back.
Where was it? There was somebody putting you over. Yeah, Jorge. Will we get a clean finish? I think we talked about no.
It's gonna be messy.
Somebody said you were a great narrator, and I can't remember who. I can't find the comment right now. Whoever it was probably Jose or MDB. But shout out. I agree. Man's got the voice of butter.
Hey, Nick with a prompt.
Would
I like it.
See, I can do this too.
Right?
I stomped on it.
It's fine. Jokes. Case in point.
Yeah, a lot of y'all be chatty as hell though.
Facts, my guy. I like that Randy won, man. I like it. And I like Randy. I would love for him to show up at Mania and win. It's a big story. 15. Let's go.
Is it a bit of two because we've seen AJ go away this year?
Yeah.
We saw John go away at the end of last year, the start of this year.
Yeah.
He's the last kind of that old guard that's still going it, doing it well.
Yeah, you got a point. And I mean, I just think the guy break the tie. Like he's tied with Triple H, I believe, right? 14 each. So break that tie. Randy's better than H. Like, so give your Mr. Booker, give the nod to your former young disciple and let him take the 15. Even if 15 is his last run, but it depends on how long he stays around. Could Randy get to 16? I don't think he's ever going to surpass John, but he could have one or two, break the tie with trips. Let's go.
But I like the idea of just you could get around and start to get into that story of him chasing John, of him chasing that number.
Right.
You get some people like that. Like, I mean, think about it. In any other sports, you get somebody that's like that. Like LeBron's always chasing Jordan kind of shit.
Doing my thing. This comment's hilarious. KJ and Nick talk forever and you mean do our job? Do what you tuned in for?
What?
How dare we?
Is that what we should just do? Is just show up and we'll just read the chat the whole time? And if KJ and Nick miss at you, just poke at him like I do. Yeah, Spaz gave a super chat that we even missed and hadn't touched on.
The minute I saw his name, I jumped over like, oh, wait. What's up, Spaz here?
$5 super chat. We all have that one match we want, even though we can't defend it. Here's mine. 5-on-5 ladder match for the Lantern, MFT versus the Wyatts and Danhausen.
Amazing. You put the Lantern up on the clip. Damn. Let's go. I'm in. Spaz, you got my vote. I second that motion.
It's going to be interesting to see who wins that tag team turmoil to qualify for MFT, because the tag team on SmackDown's been thin.
Yeah, I mean, you got to solve that problem.
I'm just the side entertainment.
We'll know in a few hours.
About the two possibilities. Now it's going to be interesting. Oh, they're going to cheer for Cody, so we want Rainey versus Cody.
Big pop.
But there's some booze.
Right,
but they've teased that for fucking over a year, so I would hope that they would be anticipating that, because you teased it for a fucking year.
See, Drew McIntyre was like 70-30 boos to cheer. Cody was like the opposite, almost complete opposite. Yeah. It was a smattering of boos into the cheers.
KJ and Nick, can you give me the backstory how you both met on a commercial, or if anything, if you want the backstory for the most part, go and watch the 4-minute 4-year anniversary video that we have up there right now on the channel.
See, what happened was I was swiping right, and
what happened was
no, that's awesome, Anthony. It's not that, it's simple. Man showed up in the chat.
I wouldn't go away.
Lights out.
Lights out.
Jacob, right? Trick.
Hey, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
His entrance is great. Trick. I love. Is it great that they gave him Robert Roode's platform?
Glorious. No, I will smack hoes. I will smack hoes.
I had to show that to the Duchess the other day. Like, have you ever seen the glorious entrance? She's like, fuck my life. Driving down the road, Glorious playing at the top, fucking notch.
Oh, it was Roman's whole 39 entrance with the pianos playing his, that it's like, that's just stealing from Glorious. You're stealing from Robert Roode.
This man, like, I give Trick all the credit in the world. This was a guy where we were like, maybe the Trick experiment's not going to be a thing. And now it's like, just like I've been here forever.
I'm so glad it's worked out. I can't give the man as much flowers as I could possibly give. We fully were there. I think I was even a little harder on him than you were at times, of like, I don't know if he's going to have it to move up to the main roster. He might just be like underneath even Carmelo. We just put them back together again. He's even past Carmelo. Like, he's out here, Randy Orton. He's now a guy that if he was in a multi-person match for the title, would you feel he's out of place?
Sorry, the last question again.
if he was in if he got thrown, if we do the multi-person title match out here,
could you throw him in?
Would he feel out of place?
No, he wouldn't. I don't think at this juncture he'd feel out of place. I mean, this becomes peculiar because now you're thinking, are they setting up like Randy Trick somehow, some way, or does Trick get pulled into the scenario? Yeah, I mean, you got good questions.
Oh, I love that they're playing into the whole thing. So for those who don't know, when they were getting in the chamber, when Randy was in the pod and him and Trick got face to face, he's like, "You're not 6'5". Like they've been playing. This has felt like this was. We thought Randy's feud was going to be Trick.
And look, he has a little
Rooney after the RKO.
Man, the guy is
Rooney.
Ridiculous.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Randy gave us a little bit of the butter here tonight, folks.
He even messes with the man's shoes out here. But we thought initially it was going to be Trick Randy. I didn't have Randy pegged to really win, and he was in the top 3, but
yeah,
Trick had been messing with him. Trick's been messing with Sammy.
Yeah. Trick all discombobulated.
And he sells it so well. How do you feel about the Rock comparables with Trick?
I see it. I get why. I really do. And I know we have a tendency to kind of do that generational comparison. So, but I definitely, the way he walked out on and then when the music went dead and it was his time to speak, he commanded the whole arena. And that's a very Rock-like quality.
Presence is very much something that he has.
Very much.
RKO that Trick. Yeah, he whooped that Trick.
He whooped it.
Trick Williams is 6'5". At least he's not 6'7".
Right. It's Carmelo and all this. Where are they?
They're in Portland, Oregon tonight.
Oh, I know they're in Portland, but like, is this the back? Like, are they in the lounge?
Fair enough. Well, I mean, it's wrestling heavy out here, but official very valid with this. TNA helped out Trick a lot. His run as TNA champion, I think, made him ready for this moment. I
think so. I think it took weirdly enough, I think it kind of took some pressure off him, and it allowed him to kind of just do his thing, and maybe being around again good veterans. They're good pro wrestlers in TNA. People can say whatever you want about TNA overall or have their criticisms of it, but ultimately there's good quality wrestlers there that get the business. And that's what I think Trick picked up on was how to be in the business, not just how to be a good wrestler.
Absolutely. As we are getting the open challenge right now, as I got Carmelo Hayes coming out. Spaz with another $2 super chat. Scrap Randy, scrap Drew. Give me Trick Cody at Mania.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a leap, but okay.
That's a pivot.
Definitely a pivot. So I do believe they are going to make us wait through a commercial to find out who Carmelo will be taking on, folks. Any guesses?
The only one that I've seen is what Damien put in the chat of, Mustafa Ali, which would be interesting.
Okay.
I don't get, outside of the TNA WWE working relationship, how you get there. I mean, if it is that case, it'll still be a good match. It'll be a great match.
Yeah, that's the fun part about an open challenge. It doesn't matter. It could be anybody, right? Like you don't need that. How did we get here? We got here. I was just walking by. I heard the news, and I happened to be in the neighborhood. Like that's.
Oh, I know. Right now TNA is out there doing tapings. Shout out Ringsider Anthony, who's back there for night 2 in Atlanta.
Oh,
Sosa. But I don't know if they'd pull him from those tapings to be here on SmackDown.
Yeah, fair enough. And I mean, it all depends on scheduling. They were in Atlanta. I don't know how quick you can jump from Atlanta to wherever, Portland.
Go from literally southern U.S. to the Pacific Northwest.
Right, it's a bit of a hop, skip, and jump. Again, it will all depend. I still kind of waiting for Tama Tonga to take a swing at it.
Well, is Tama Tonga are we gonna see the MFT split up? Because Thomas seems like he's kind of getting to where he kind of wants to go his way of has it overextended its welcome?
I
The
don't know
MFT.
if it's the MFT is hard to say. I don't know if they've outstayed their welcome, opposed to are we cutting it loose before it really gets rolling? I don't know. It just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel strong at the moment, but I do like, and you've said this several times. I like the sum of its parts. Like together, they should be great. It just hasn't. Something's missing.
Much like how I feel with Dark State. It's one of those, you split it apart. I really like the engine on this, but that goes in that car. I like the fucking, the tires, but they fit better on that vehicle.
Right.
Break this down. Of the MFT, I think, had a shelf life post the Bloodline storyline, and
Right.
they've gotten sucked into the Wyatt vortex, and both of those teams have come out worse for wear on either side of it.
Did they come out worse, or did they just fail too long? Like, maybe I'm splitting hairs. Does it really fucking matter? They haven't been great, and they
Is
continue.
it that the car didn't start, or that it just? How do you wake up dead? How do you wake up dead? That's what you're arguing out here right now.
But at the end of the day, it hasn't helped. If at minimum, Nick, it hasn't helped. It just hasn't hit the mark.
Not at all. Not at all. But folks, let us know who you think is going to answer. I almost said Mustafa Ali's open challenge, but Carmelo Hayes.
Right. But yeah, no, I kind of hope it's better. But I would love to see Tama Tonga, some of the, even a Jeff Cobb against Carmelo, and have everyone go, "Holy shit, JC Mateo can wrestle." Yeah, he can.
See, that's the thing, is you have guys like that who are watered down and held down in factions like that. We've had everything with Tama and Shinsuke. If they actually do want to bring in an evil, does WWE completely strike out on New Japan free agents?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I mean, is even like, if you lose out on the three you really wanted, you end up with, the fourth guy. I don't know how good that feels either.
Right. What if it's Tony D? Actually, real quick, this is a question more for you, but I get why it was directed at me, because Buffalo. But do you like the Sabres' chances to make the playoffs?
I love it. They definitely have a big chance to make the playoffs. They might win the division based on where they stand right now. They made a couple decent little moves coming up to the trade deadline here. Buffalo, again, when I think as a Leaf fan, where you kind of rebuild, you watch the build, before you get to put the roof on the house falls down. That's what it feels like in Leafland right now. Buffalo's been garbage for so long. They expected them to be this good a couple years ago, never manifested. They've done good things there. I'm super happy for Buffalo. They actually have a really good young team. A little bitter, a little green, but the Sabres are probably going to make the playoffs. Yeah. I think mathematically they got a really good shot to hold it, and they are challenging for the division.
El Hijo del Wagner Jr.
Okay.
Triple A. Hey, what do you say?
El Hijo.
Hey, look, it's a fucking luchador that's not overused on a company that he doesn't work for. But
Bro, I've seen so many lucha wrestlers lately.
and Christ, and they all wrestled John Moxley.
That's the crazy part.
But yeah, 14-year drought, I think, for the Sabres for the playoffs. I still wish they'd go back to the black and red jerseys instead of the fucking blue and yellow. Is painful on the eyes. It's jarring.
It's not one of my faves.
But I find it interesting. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I was watching a brief video on it, because I'm in and out with hockey at times. But
yeah,
seems like they basically just switched up their GM, and he kind of really put everybody's foots to asses a little bit. And they're like, all right, maybe we should actually try and play now.
Yes, and yeah, I think that's an easy way to put it. But ultimately, you're not wrong in the sense of culture means a lot. And when you need to have the right culture in your dressing room, you need to have the right culture around your team. You hear all good teams talk about it, right? And I think for the longest time, Buffalo, kind of like where I'm at with Toronto right now, just the culture, it's not a strong culture. It's not a winning culture. It's a wilting culture. So yeah, they kind of changed things up, but a couple of their picks turned out well. They made a couple smart moves. And the big thing is finding somebody that can stop pucks. It's so important.
Yeah, well, they went from basement basement cannonballers. They went from basement dwellers out there.
Right.
So I think now I saw a thing from Spittin' Chicklets that was saying they might be the best team in the league.
Buffalo might be the best team in the league.
I think I saw that from Spittin'
Yeah,
Chicklets.
The Chiclet crew is overextending a little on that, but they're one of the best teams in. I mean, if you win your division, you're one of the better teams in the league. So, but there's still a big handful that they're going to have to leap over if they have any hope of big success. But we'll see. I mean, you get in the playoffs. It's all you need to do. Get in the playoffs, and all bets are off.
Right, but Robert J. Harvey, hey, sports fans. Well, sports fans, wrestling fans, who you got? Wagner Jr. or Carmelo Hayes, and what is it, Carmelo Hayes?
Right. Red Hearts, again, I like these matches. I like Wagner Jr. He's a vet. We've seen him have good matches with Paige as of recent memory. So, again, you want to make it exciting. Some people, oh, why him? Because you didn't expect it. That's why. So deal with it.
It makes me want to start doing like yoga or something to get more flexible. Of seeing guys that are like my size out here doing lucha libre shit.
It's crazy.
Like you expect luchas that look like a Ray, a Dragon Lee, a Phoenix, all of that. Maybe a Penta at biggest. Not Wagner Jr.'s out here could be a heavyweight.
Again, when the big guys can do it, that's why I always liked Bam Bam of like a big stocky guy. I'm like, he looks like me, but he can do a moonsault. How do you do that?
You're right. I can barely even just bend my back without breaking.
My back. Robert, how you doing? How you doing? Nick, I will return.
There you go. As KJ's taking a. I don't even know why it does that or if you can even hear me. There you go. KJ's taking a pause for the causes. That's clever. The fucking reverse springboard leg drop. And then poses to the camera as we're going to commercial break, I assume. Yeah, we go to commercial on that. But Carmelo right now gaining momentum, taking on Wagner. Nick, you better not be trying no lucha libre shit. Yeah, no, trust me. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't hitting no tope suicidas or anything. I don't want to pay Tyreek. Also, he destroyed his leg last year. He might have lost his speed. Yeah, Tyreek's going to be an interesting one because that's like total knee reconstruction. He might. I've seen people say he's going to go to KC again and just reunite. We'll see when he gets healthy. And I think Stephon Diggs couldn't happen to a nicer guy with Stephon Diggs, by the way, but it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. I'm still interested. Buffalo traded for DJ Moore, but I digress with the football talk is y'all might have commercial. I still got the match going, but I got a 2 count. Jose, I can't even touch my tope. Facts. Trust me, my guy. I now just end up constantly doing like the try and touch your toes, but just do it to like pop my back and everything or my upper back. So it's not fun getting old, or it's making you realize you're not as athletic as you could be or should be. Our receiver core is good enough. Bernard, you're gonna have to remind me what team you're a fan of, so I know exactly what wide receiver room you're talking about. But that's Jose. That was a clever ass comment, by the way. 316. Any news on Jordan injury that happened tonight? Huh? 316. What injury are you talking about? Does anyone 2 count? Anyone have anything on a Jordan Grace, I guess, injury that has somehow happened that we haven't seen somehow? What? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, man. So I don't. You got me. If you got news, let me know. But I don't know if I can answer your question there. Did Nick say he wants to do yogurt? Maybe. You don't know my personal life, but no. The yoga, you get the yoga mat. Sometimes you gotta just whoosh. That wrestle world gets you 2 tenths and wound up. You gotta whoosh. Yeah, fine. Oh, Rams. Okay. Well, you got Nuka Puka and everything, and do you still keep Devontae? You're out there more training for the opposite side. You're training right now for everybody that's going to defend. You already just picked up, what is it, Duffy from Kansas City? I think you just signed your safety again, Curl. So yeah, defense is now I think where LA is going to focus on, because you got an offense. You got Stafford returning. You got Williams. You have Puka. You have Devontae. You don't need to focus too heavy there, I feel. Bernard, Team USA is going to win because we're celebrating 250 this year. Nah, I don't even know about that. Carmelo. Show me a replay. Damn it. I got 1, 2 count. The Juggernaut hurt herself with her hubby on her birthday, and she liked it. Damn, Jordan Grace injured on her 30th birthday. What happened to Jordan Grace? All right, we're in a commercial, and I'm going to have to try and see if I can find this out. America, Baldy. No, we'll see. We'll celebrate that when UFC's at Fighting at the White House. We're going to figure out what this Jordan Grace talk about. Did she get injured and how and what is the injury? Come on now. Google, don't do me wrong. Jordan Gray. Oh, so okay. So she was injured before the show. This is AI overview, so don't be mad at me. I just did a quick Google search because 316 brought it up. You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Jordan Grace was injured during a match against Alba Fyre on WWE main event taped before SmackDown on March 6, 2026, with details on the injury severity currently unknown. She previously suffered a torn earlobe at NXT Battleground 2024. Oh, that's when she had her ears pierced, and we saw it, and you could see it getting cut through. But so yeah, I have seen somebody. Let me see if I can click this video. It's an Instagram reel. I can't show it because I don't know. I'm not doing a screen share. I don't want to risk of copyright. Okay, so it just shows staff checking on her. So there's no definitive answer as to what the injury is, but so breaking news, folks. If you like the fucking fish from SpongeBob, breaking news, everyone. Jordan Grace injured on a main event taping before SmackDown tonight. More stories at 11. But yeah, not sure what the severity or the injury is, but hopefully it's not anything too severe, because I honestly had said if you weren't going to do, if you couldn't get Bianca, and I hadn't even thought too much about the Charlotte one, of if you were going to do a story with Jade, Jordan's not a bad shout because you already had it going. But we are still going on with Wagner as the hair's coming more and more unfrazzled out of the back of that mask. Breaking news, Danhausen curses Drew. No, you got to curse Cody. He's got to curse Cody. That's how it needs to go, because that's how you show the curse works. It worked on Dom. It's got to work on Cody. U.S. title is the new workhorse championship. A bit. I mean, I wouldn't slouch on the IC belt at all, especially now that pops into a code breaker. Oh, 1, 2 count. The open challenges and the U.S. title being that kind of work rate belt, like you were saying, John, I think is what really helps kind of turn and shift the narrative with SmackDown. There was still at the end of 2025, SmackDown wasn't great, but those matches were good. And now I won't say that they've fallen off, but they've now, the show's built around them a bit better. It's blossomed around it. Oh, 1, 2, heel with a 2 count. Barely a count. The U.S. title is we don't know how to create stories. Oh, just, you don't like the open challenge because why? Because you said it was lazy booking. I think it's something that until Tony started doing it, it was unique a bit in wrestling, misses the moonsault. nobody home, and hadn't been done in a while. And I think they've been nothing but net. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming, Wagner. Good match. And that's the thing, though. I think it's still been a way for them to put on good matches. I think, like I said before, it was initially the way that they kept SmackDown, so with a bit of a surprise element to it, of it helped build the title up. And now at this point, I don't see a reason for them to get off the ride right now because it's still working. The Open Challenge has been going on for closing in on 2 years. It feels. And so AAA champ, US champ, Carmelo raises Wagner's hand as Ilya's looking on. This is going to get interesting, of the Ilya Carmelo kind of relationship, of they're kind of friends, but you kind of feel like you're going to have that point to where they kind of have a breakdown point. So that might be, for Boston out there, that might be the point to when they kind of walk away or move away from the Open Challenge and build a story around the US title, or a direct story, I'll say. It's been longer than 6 months. If you started with it, fair enough. Well, 6 months is a lot different than 2 years. Sorry. When was Cena US champ? It started when Sammy challenged Cena. Wasn't it that? He was taking the vein of it, of that he was going to invoke the Open Challenge like Cena did previously. And then you had Ilya carry it on. Kit, well, son, and Miz. You've become toxic. So you're getting that weird angel and devil on the shoulder of the Miz and Kit Wilson. Are we going to get a triple threat? Oh, Miz thinks he's the locker room leader. So now it's who's going to take on Ilya. We're getting the celebration. Let's go. But yeah, so it looks like Ilya's going to take on either the Miz or Kit Wilson. And I find it funny with the whole Miz, because if you know, of all the stories before when he was kicked out of the locker room because he eating fried chicken over somebody's bag and all of that, which he's even confirmed. That's not even a rumor at this point. He's confirmed it. To now he views himself of, let me be your Undertaker. Spaz $5 says we're back in another commercial break. So it looks like after this, we're going to get the Lash and Nia Jackson, the Bad and Bougie tag team celebration out here. Open Challenge is a great way to flex your awesome roster and your multiple brands and your strong working relationships. Absolutely. Richard, well, Hayes won, so next match is going to be huge for us. I mean, fair. I mean, I think so. If we're getting the celebration now, the next match would probably be your tag team turmoil. You're going to end the show with the world title. You're not going to do that in the middle of the show or anything, but yeah. I think DJ Moore should be an instant high fantasy draft pick. Could be. He's out there with Josh. We'll see. He's had to, at least last year was definitely lackluster for him in Chicago, but then again, at that point, he was nothing more than like a third option, versus goes back to Joe Brady, who was his offensive coordinator or wide receivers coach in Carolina. He's out there with Josh Allen, going to be the top wide receiver versus probably the third option. So we'll see. I hope so for a second round pick. I will say that. I hope so for a second round pick. Yeah, boss, what he said. Absolutely. I don't even know. All we need is Ricky Martin for this celebration. Christian, speaking of Ricky Martin, or at least somebody who's living La Vida Loca.
I was going to say, I'm not Ricky Martin, but I will have a good time. But here we go. The open challenge thing. I think Boston brought it up. The open challenge thing has been one of the best things going on in wrestling, period. It's produced good matches from talent across different companies. It's not lazy. It is actually good in the sense of, it sets it up nice, but it's created really good matches and really good opportunities. They did it before. It worked really well. Keep doing it. Well, I wouldn't change it. It's worked so well. And Carmelo's doing great because of it.
Right, Ryan, what up? I love this stuff from MDB. Boston, you're the only one in here complaining about ice cream and pizza.
Fact.
You're the only one at the birthday party not having a good time.
Yeah. The hell.
I can't.
Rule number 78, bring attention to yourself, but on your terms.
But no, I still, there is a nugget, a kernel of truth in everything with it, because with them teasing the whole Ilya Carmelo thing of he offered you the open challenge and you refused it, and they've had this, I don't want to say tumultuous, but this kind of still like, are they friends, are they not friends relationship. Yeah, so I feel like eventually that's going to go away.
Yep.
And that's going to be probably the first real storyline you have built, and you walk away from the open challenge.
Well, that is part of my counter to Boston would be like within the little open challenges. Like, you remember, like, again, like we've seen Tama hit tease that he's going to do it. You remember when Carmelo himself, like, I'm going to go tonight. He gets halfway out there, gets jumped, doesn't get a shot. Like he people were eager to get the shot, and not everybody was getting them. So now this whole Ilya thing's been like the background story to it all. So he can disagree, but he'd be wrong.
Right. Well, speaking of people who are wrong, Corey, like I said, DJ Moore signing will not solve Bill's Josh Allen problem. Our
Bald
truth
is beautiful.
He's like bold. Bold is beautiful, Ron.
Bald is
beautiful. That shit.
Look, I'm sorry. Truth is getting it.
Yum yums.
I think we just saw Rich Swann last night out here. I didn't know Rich Swann was on SmackDown.
He looks like put him and Rich Swann together.
Do a Spider-Man meme. Yeah, because normally before you had just the
yeah. Well, he said in Unreal.
It looked like crop circles out there because he just cut the braids straight off. Of now he's just bald as beautiful.
Jokes.
Did you see the one thing that there was some clip that actually acknowledged him as John Cena's brother?
Yeah. This is good shit, man. I've calmed down.
But you can lean into too the whole thing with him and Aldis of we have history, you have history with Cody because they had their whole NWA feud. Of I like seeing uncouth and unkempt Nick Aldis.
It's been good. It's been good. It's added a level of realism to all of it, and it works so well. And it's been one of the better things. So again, like you said, maybe it's Aldis and Drew is what they try and salvage this situation with. I kind of wish we got
try and salvage. I don't want to try and salvage the car. I don't want to have to do that.
That's exactly, yeah. I mean, that might be the way we go, but why go through the path of most resistance here?
Yeah, fuck. It's already not. If you're a WWE, that's allegedly already not going well for you with ticket sales, whatever, public opinion, public perception. Why choose, like you said, the path of most resistance?
Right. And I'll beat him again. He can take my life, but he can't take my freedom.
But Drew is just such a fucking star, and it feels so bad. Like he in 2020, he was set to be the guy for the company when he beat Brock Lesnar,
right?
And then the May 19th happened, and he's still been recovering 6 years later from that. I feel
right. But yeah, I mean, Drew with very strong words, essentially letting Nick know he's planning on winning tonight, as you would expect. The heat between Nick and Drew continue. The complete lack of trust. We are about to get Nash Potatoes celebrating their big win.
Don't you call them that? Bad and bougie at best, or at worst.
Well, officially they've been called the
The
irresistible
forces.
I don't know. This entrance is interesting. Okay.
It's the first time I've seen them actually called this.
It's
but
new.
Yeah.
The bad and bougie thing might fit really nice.
Yeah, but they had to fucking, I don't know, go to something that they could trademark. That's just even their theme song just sounds like I'm shopping at a J.C. Penney's right now.
She stole Ava's outfit. Ava quit, so Ava gave her all her wrestling outfits.
But they don't fit now.
Yeah, right. They're a little not there yet. As the Nia's weight loss journey continues, by the way, it's shout out to her. Congrats. It is making her head look quite long, though. A little bit of not used.
Can we at least talk about how great Lash Legend is?
Lash is like, again, I will be straight up, and we've had this talk. I hated Lash Legend. Those talk shows in the beginning sucked. They got away from the talk shows, and she found herself, and she passed people by. She's big, she's strong, she cuts a decent promo. They got her out of that stupid shit, Nick. So kudos to her. Her and Trick killing it right now.
I still wish we could be seeing, her and Jakara Jackson out here celebrating, but I'm gonna go watch this moment in private, sir.
Right. There you go, Jose. Just a little bit of narration for you, my guy. The Truth and Priest getting a tag title match. I like that. Is that what they ended up saying? Sorry, sometimes I miss things. But okay, that's an interesting. I'd give the belts to them. At least they put something, of note. I have to actually take a minute and be like, who are the current tag team champions? Doesn't just roll off the tongue, does it? Forfeit the title. I don't think he's going to push it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Dre, welcome. Please say Priest's going to turn on True. Wow, Christian looking for the backstab. Now, if you are just tuning in, I got Lash, I got Nia as they celebrate being tag champs, and it looks like they're getting pushed as a solid tag team. Lash is actually a better promo than Nia. I want to know, it's quite impressive. Nia's lost a ton of weight. Drew McIntyre's not happy at all, as you would expect. R-Truth needs a mustache or something now. It's crazy, dude. You got to break that shit up a little. So we get out the champagne. Who's going to come out, folks? I'm assuming frenemies. As we get the pyro. Hey, you want the belts to matter. And again, the best tag team wrestling, best tag team division. But here's Charlotte. Here's Alexa. Let's go. I think my Alexa just started playing Ozzy Osbourne. Let's go. The women's irresistible forces. All right, I'll give you some. Charlotte looks ready to wrestle. And we get all the woos. A shocking amount of woos, actually.
Yum yums.
And
yum yums.
There's a lot going on. Amen. I knew Lash and Trick were stars. They've come a long way. Trick had some struggles. Lash didn't really have she did the metaphor thing for a while, but she always kind of stood out. The talk show thing she did for a while. and it was bad. Like, I didn't think it was good at all. And they've managed to kind of, she's managed to grow past some of the bad things she did, and really come into her own. This works. And who's going to beat them? I know Alexa and Charlotte are here. Great tag team, great athletes. But Nia and Lash look like a force. Maybe an irresistible force, if you will. We got company. So maybe Nick's getting his wish as my favorite tag team, Julia and Kiana. Wait a minute. We're going overload. We're going overload, folks. Woo! Because she's a lady. Dale feeling the yum-yums. Let's go. What is Julia doing out there? She's in a team with Kiana. What? Why wouldn't you bring her with you? The beautiful madness. Let's go. Dale, it makes me chuckle, man.
Yum yums.
Number one, what? What is she calling her?
Oh my God.
Okay, I got some of that. Tag team championships. Julia having a time. Kiana's a star, folks. Always producing shit. That's why it's Mr. Every Night. Because even if you don't see me, I'm there. All this. Okay. Yeah, we could use a little action. We've been in a lull for a while here, sir. Okay. Julia and Kiana versus Charlotte and Alexa. Let's go, folks. I will put a poll up. You let me know who you're taking, as I still have the Carmelo one up. Yeah, impromptu, wink, wink. Up next, and I'm sure the tag team champions will be at ringside. Is this the beginning of a multi-women's tag team title match at Mania? I know Nick's talked about it. You get Charlotte, Alexa, Julia, Kiana, obviously Nash, Legend. Who else is in there? Or Nia and Legend. Then do you do the Kabuki Warriors? Interesting. What do you do? What do you think? So we do go to a commercial break on this one. But a poll going up. Get your votes in. Who you taking, folks? Oh, buddy. Poll goes up. Let's go. Segment immediately went to shit the second Julia got the mic. I get it. I do. She was just kind of yelling. Yeah, but it really, let's be honest here, Hockey. From the time that she got the mic to the time all this came out was about 30 seconds. So are we really, it's this. It was this. So small. It's not like she went for a solid 5 minutes and like tried to tell you her life story. Yeah, her yelling, probably not the best vibe. She's doing her best. I don't know. It's a tough one. I get it. I do find at times, especially with the American fans, they're very much of, say it in English. You're not talking American. Fix it. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But it literally, you might be right, but literally from the time she spoke to all this was 30 seconds, my guy. So it might not have been the best 30 seconds. Segment was fine. I really like what they're doing with Nia and Lash. And now here we go. We're setting up contenders. So let's go. Charlotte Alexa for the win. Charlotte team for the win. KJG for the win. Let's go. This Jurassic Park commercial fooled me. I literally just have basically a screensaver. Got Charlotte and Alexa for the win. I knew you would. I knew you would, Dale. Julia's trying to be Asuka. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of no, but kind of similar. Yeah, like I said, it was 30 seconds. It won't kill you. There you go. You said the same thing. Like, again, she's trying to be enthusiastic. I know why you feel like it's like Asuka because, I mean, for obvious reasons. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. I even said I'm not quite sure what she said at the beginning. However, again, it's not the end of the world. It was 30 seconds, and that's why Kiana's with her. So that I'm okay with. Julia needs single opponents. I wouldn't mind that, John, to be 100% honest with you. What's wrong with Julia, Asuka, and Io? But again, I mean, I get why they all get lumped together. It's a little too easy, right? Charlexa, let's go. Unless it's fine, Latina, then I can deal with it, Boston. I'm not sure what that was in response to, but I like it. Twisted Flair, that is actually good. Good shout, Anthony. What match do you want to see Io Sky and Asuka or Julia at Mania? Oof. I think Julia Io would be my vote at this time in history. I think that's the best matchup. Julia Io, I think, absolutely cooks. No offense to Asuka, she's great, and she'd be great against either one. But if I had to pick two of the three, Io Julia is the direction I'm going. Now. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Easy now. I don't have a woo button. I have a woo-hoo, though. There you go. That's as close as I can get. Bum, bum. Yeah, Julia's great. Nothing else matters. And again, I think there's got to be a level of like acceptance of like, all right, not everyone's going to speak the same. Like we're going to get international talent that for some of us are, it's a moment. But again, if they let her go out there by herself and just give her a mic and say go, and she just yells like that for the whole time, we're going to have a conversation that's different than how this one sounds. If you're going to put her in the ring with a bunch of names, speaking of a bunch of names, and that's
well, I was going to say either someone who just goes out there and yells or someone who talks different. Either way, I think I fit both of those categories, sir.
Right, I resemble those. What do you think? People are saying boo to Julia because she just comes out and yells.
You just don't like Japanese wrestling, I guess. I don't know.
Like, what do we do?
Respectfully, I mean, if it's okay for Asuka, and I get the comparable because all from Japan. Well, let's all just say it. We're all fucking thinking it. Oh, that's the only reason why you would make that comparable. And if it's okay for Asuka to do it, if it's okay for Kyrie, if it's okay for Io, why is it different for Julia?
Right.
And you mentioned, I heard you briefly while I was coming back, of talking about Io versus Julia versus the Asuka match or anything.
Stop.
I think you do Kyrie and Asuka because that's been the thing going with Kyrie.
Yeah, no, just from a standpoint. Yeah. No, I agree with you on that for sure. Just from a standpoint between the three ladies, what would you rather see was kind of an interesting question. And don't ignore Kyrie. Kyrie can go.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I also think that we had the advertised, Io Sky versus Julia match, remember? And then they turned around and pivoted it to Julia versus Rio because reasons. And then that's when they did the whole stomp of she actually went back to more Marigold Stardom Julia and everything. Alexa versus Julia wouldn't be a bad match. Now, could Alexa be in the U.S. title division outside of the tag titles?
Yeah. Sometimes I forget how good Alexa can wrestle, like how fun she is to watch and smooth. And, again, big, she'll hit big moves. She's athletic. She's acrobatic. Again, I know you were kind of finishing up your point there, but she got the hot tag, and I just kind of see her and just smile like, she's so good. Let's go.
Oh, don't worry. They've given you every reason to forget that because she's just been the afterthought even in her own tag team. So
You think so? How does that happen? What do you mean? The only reason why people
Charlotte's
like
been
Charlotte,
more of the focus than Alexa has in the tag team. That's definitive.
you think so? Definitive?
I don't think
know,
it's a
man.
major difference, but I'm just saying I think it's a
The
difference.
only reason why people like Charlotte is she's hanging out with Alexa. The minute she stops, they're going to start booing her again.
Right. But they're still focusing on Charlotte.
I don't know if that's true.
I never said I knew. I just
I don't know. You're allowed to feel that. I don't know if I feel that.
fair enough. I believe I feel we've gone into a commercial. I cannot confirm
I think we're
because
coming out of a
Canada's Vipin
commercial.
doesn't give me times. What?
Are we coming out of a commercial, folks? For those who are watching elsewhere, we're
Well, I
going
think
in or
it's
coming out.
like when the sound gets quiet, I feel like we're either in or out of a commercial.
Yeah, that's your kind of edit spot, right? So makes me laugh.
Right.
But Kiana in the ring, who's kind of taken 2026 by storm, starting to justify that high draft pick, Nick.
Yeah, sure. I think she's they got the enhancements that have enhanced the profile out there.
Right. Kyrie has more charisma and ability than the other Japanese ladies. She's A1. I'd say EO. Kyrie's pretty shy and subdued. Asuka has a ton of charisma.
Well, it's how they've been presented because let's not forget when Kyrie was kicking ass before they went back to the Kabuki Warriors. Like that's the thing is all of them have had their moment in the sun. Honestly,
Right.
Asuka probably reached was the most dominant out of all of them.
Right. The Sharuka thing is killing me, man.
I had to do a double take, triple take when she was coming out.
Has anyone said anything? Like, someone's got to say, like, Shar, is it just my imagination or are you dressing like the kid? What are we doing here?
Yeah. Hello, my fellow youths. Alexa will be champion again soon. Maybe Jay Blaze.
I could see her with another title run for sure. Again, they've been really good at keeping some former champions busy and exciting and kind of running away from that Hogan tag, right? Oh, what the fuck?
1, 2. I don't think that was that bad.
They botched that completely.
Well, was she trying to kick her back or was she kicking the back of her knees?
I think I think she was supposed to hook her and roll her into a pin and she kicked her in the ass instead. That looked horribly ugly, did it not?
But it's still, if you're going to kick somebody off the ropes, they're going to bounce off them if you propel them forward. I'm trying to salvage a thing, okay?
Big tag to Kiana.
To me with Alexa right now, who does she beat? Like I said, that's why I think she could work in the U.S. division. She doesn't beat a Jade. She doesn't beat a Ria. She doesn't beat a Liv. She doesn't beat a Steph.
I would love, again, Alexa, Ria, and a program would work for me. And again, it's the Daniela versus Goliath.
Well, Buddy Murphy had me like this. Well, Buddy Murphy had me like that. Yeah.
Right. Charlotte to the top. Sharuka flies through the air.
If she hits a fucking soul snatcher, she's never going to be chosen that accusations. But yeah, she's out here. She looks like she got pepper sprayed in the face with all the pink on her. But yeah.
Right. This is the most over I think Charlotte's ever been as a babyface in this company. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
Since she's like debuted, yeah.
It's been a long time if I'm wrong, but I don't remember her this over. She was a heel, like such a good heel for so long. As a babyface, it's never really worked great. This is the best she's been.
What the fuck was that though that Charlotte just did? Did anyone else catch that? She went like, she did like the fucking Samoan, like, yeah, come at me, bro.
So Ruka puts her tongue out a lot.
Yeah. Bro, we're on it. We're cracking the case out here.
I'm telling you, there's something there, bro. It's driving me.
Daryl Keith Ford, what up? Dave out there with a $2 super chat, and I believe
also had a big gifting.
Yeah, gifted 5 memberships out there. Shout out my guy.
Oh, whoa.
Bradley, Dave out here trying to come for your throne of giving gifts.
Let's go. Dave, we appreciate you, sir. Big moonsault on both ladies, Nick, and Kiana gets the kick out on the deep 2. Big boot. Oh, nice tag.
See, when always when we were coming out, I thought we were getting closer and closer to my dream of a multi-women tag match at Mania. Instead of this, who challenges who's beating who, and does it have to be Charlexa? I think is what the chat decided their name is. They're the only baby faces out there right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's interesting because I think that you talked about the multi-team women's tag match. So, and it feels like that might be the case.
I'm hoping for it, but
it feels like they're working towards that for sure. And the women's tag team division has had a really nice kind of competitive storyline going amongst all 3 shows.
What the fuck was Charlotte doing as Julia was picking her up and she's just
Oh,
doing this the whole time. She was doing the Ricky Sosa the whole way she's getting picked up.
Here comes Alexa. She's so smooth, bro. It's ridiculous.
Because she weighs 110 pounds. It's easy to fucking
Not
throw
even. She's
around.
75. And there's a 3. Let's go. All right.
And
Charlexa,
Tessitore, they're back where they belong.
number 1
Okay.
contender, or in the winning column. So they will go after the titles. Sharuka's killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, with
Soaking
like
wet.
the Kate Wilson tops and everything. And yeah, she's just, you're never going to beat those allegations.
It's right there. Salt of the moon.
Okay, that's a thing.
I'll take that.
Well, are you going to have Charlotte go into a WrestleMania with the tag belts because it's Charlotte Flair? A la, like we've talked about, you're going to have Cody Rhodes go into WrestleMania with the title because it's Cody Rhodes.
No. I think you have... Oh.
Sorry.
Jay!
This man has been so involved in fucking wrestling. Don't you got an album or a tour, my guy?
Right.
He's just shouting out Cody Rhodes of just so you know, I love you. Why are you doing this?
Right.
But
we are in the back with Cody and Kathy Kelly.
Getting too much of lull favorites always win. Of the standard is always going to be the standard. Of Charlotte Flair wins, Charlotte Flair has a title. Cody wins, Cody has a title.
That's what happens, though. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just kind of...
It doesn't have to be. It's okay.
Then you run the risk of doing what others have done, and you put everyone in this gray area of being equal, and you don't want that. You want tiering.
I understand that, but it's okay for somebody else to get a chance. It's okay to not have a vanilla milkshake. Sometimes strawberry or chocolate or a shamrock shake is pretty cool.
Sammy. I feel
like fucking apologize because I swear to Christ. I think that they're setting up to when Kevin comes back, you put him back with Sammy.
Right. Maybe. Yeah, you could. Cody's getting irritated. Cody's literally like blowing air out of his nose, just huffing at this man.
But now is this Cody turning heel, or is this going to trigger Sammy of, you won't even give me the fucking time of day, dude, of I'm just trying to talk to you and you're blowing me off. Like I'm an inconvenience to you, bro.
Sammy just giving him shit. This is MDB right now. What do you want?
What is this?
What is this? What is your fucking problem? Yap. That's all you fucking do. Yap.
Mega becoming a member for 9 months. So saying, I hope Drew loses the belt tonight. No. Boo earns.
Something's coming, bro. There's something building here. Dude, I like this. I want to know. This feels like they're going to fight, and I like it.
Yeah, but Sammy, I don't know either, Cody. This is hitting home because this is you and I at times. Right. Like, what do you want? I don't fucking know, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's kind of like me and you. No, man, I'm just saying. It wasn't bad.
I was just saying. You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
I just wanted to say good luck. So Sammy and Cody get a screaming match. Sammy basically says, no. He gets a little passive aggressive here at the end of like, no. You go, good luck. You go have your time, bro. Go get that dub. I don't know, man. There's something afoot here.
Oh, he's smashed. That's the thing, is there's a crash out afterwards with everything. If he flips the table, he's smashing the water bottles. There is something brewing in Sammy. Could Sammy cost Cody tonight?
Oh, man, I hope so.
That is live audio, folks, from Portland, Oregon. We got it express mailed out there of that Sammy's reaction to everything right there.
Sammy got some bitch tendencies. Get the fuck out of here, Paul. Leave the mans alone. It's zesty, ain't it? I'm with Boston. I like him, man. I think that's got some heat there, and it feels like personal. I joke that it was very much like MDB in that moment, but it is of like, just shut up. Sick of you. Even if you're right, dude, why do you keep coming at me, bro? So I get the frustration, but then Sammy starting to get that justified heel attitude of, wait, what the fuck? I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to help you. You're gonna shit on me? How dare you?
I'm just coming to talk to you, bro. I thought we were friends, and you're huffing and puffing the second I start talking. What are we doing out here?
Right. Because right now we're getting a clip of, again, we talk about the star that Trick's becoming, Trick on the Breakfast Club. Hey, we found the MCMG.
Yeah, but are they starting off this match, which means they're going to lose this match because they're going to probably be the first pinfall?
That's not fun. My guy, like, it makes that entrance is so good until the music starts. If they could just fix the music, the entrance is wicked. The entrance is wicked.
The entire time that entrance happens, I'm just like, oh, Penta's here. Cool.
Right.
It's Penta's fucking entrance without the swirly fucking pyro.
It's different.
It is. Their song goes dun 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 dun. Ours goes dun 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 dun.
They literally have the machines and the motor. It's not even the same thing at all, my guy.
So it's MCMG, Fraxium, the Wyatts, Berto and Garza, and then Truth and Priest.
Truth and Priest. I hope they win.
What did the Street Profits do to anybody out here?
I don't know, man. Did he is he suffering from like sympathy finger? What is happening? Pause.
I think it's interesting, and I even for a halfway bit thought Dawkins was more talking about NFL, but when he tweets out of when does free agency start, they haven't been used in how many months? The most we've seen them is on a house show around when they were going to Saudi for the Royal Rumble.
Is it is there a little chance like they were planning on having, Belair and them kind of work together, and her getting hurt is delayed? They don't want to like launch them back and wait for her. I don't know. I don't get it because they could use them.
It's 100% they could use them. I was hoping that they literally show them on the fucking screen with BFAB as I say that. I was hoping that they could use them. I was hoping they would show up in this match, and that's why they didn't announce who was going to be in the match until just now. Mm-hmm. But even if they were waiting for Belair, pivot, show that you can do something outside of the cookie cutter, show that you can improvise, that you can do something outside of the playbook. Yeah. That's what WWE needs to be at this point. Tony doesn't have a playbook. Carlos Silva, I don't know he's still drawing out plays in the sand. Of WWE, show you can execute things outside of the playbook. Show that you can think on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying for sure. But folks, we are on a commercial break. Reminder, we are back on Saturday, 6:30 for Vengeance Day. It's going to be a fun one. Saturdays always cook here on the channel. We are currently on a commercial break, which gives us time to do this. That's right, folks. Get your merch today. The link down below. Be a part of the family. Get your Wrestling for Life Network merch. We got all the stuffs, and we got more coming your way. But the scarves are out now. The bottles, the fanny pack, the apron, the Let 'Em Cook apron. I love that one. We got the Only Beards hoodies out there as well. Go check all that stuff out. The store is hot, new, price to sell, and sweatpants, and so much more. Nick, we got all the stuffs.
Absolutely, as we're both just brushing away that vitamin cloud and everything because it's a little dusty, it's a little musty out there. So we revamped the merch store and everything, and you can revamp your wrestling attire with everything we got. With go and check out our trades and wares and everything like that. But trust me, of the scarf and the apron are very much, I think, already kind of in the shopping cart at this point. I'm just waiting to hit checkout.
100%, 100%. I was doing the same thing yesterday.
And we made this shit, folks. We could just send it to us. But anyway.
Right, let's go. But Lawson, welcome. You give me the wrestling and I'll give you the views. We give you more wrestling than anybody else out there, my friend. Grew up in the biz. Lawson, love it. Let's go. Came to the right place.
Absolutely. As we're starting off with the TNA tag title match of Fraxium taking on Motor City Machine Guns right now. And yeah, have you ever seen a tag match so coded for TNA?
It actually feels very accurate. I want to be like, nah, come on, bro. But it kind of feels like, yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen A, Fraxium, and B, seen them in matching attire.
Now, folks, this is essentially a gauntlet match. Winner goes on until we run out of teams.
Right.
Oh, a little bit of a drop kick. Crowd goes a little bit quiet.
A bit outside.
A little bit outside.
Yeah, sometimes, it gets foggy. They don't install the windshield wipers yet or anything.
Right.
So. KJ and Nick, if you give me the wrestling, I'll show you my stories. Just becoming like the I'm Spartacus. Give me wrestling or give me that.
No, I'm Spartacus. Fraxium for the win. Let's go. This should be interesting, folks. I hope so.
This match is gonna cook. I would hope, I would assume. But who would you say you've already chosen Truth and Priest to be your winners for this match?
I'm gonna pick Truth just like on a hopeful thing. Like, fuck it, do it. I think it'll be fun for a while. Do that. Do something with Truth. You made a big deal about keeping it.
I miss me some Fraxium.
No, then they better cook.
I think this match will should the Motor City Machine Guns win it or get an opportunity because they've been getting lost out to AAA for a while.
Yeah, they got to book these tag teams better. They got to get them moving. Like the crowd right now is very quiet. And I think there's a level of we don't really care about anybody in this. So
because we haven't seen anybody in this in months. And now
absolutely
is FTR and Ciampa teasing Gargano.
I feel like, come on, how could they not be?
Is that one of those tope dive? Is it they just waiting for the contract to run out at this point?
It has to be. They got Gargano. Now, it's weird because the WWE's kind of got him doing this thing right now. You think if there was kind of at that point, why not just let him go? right? Like, all right, high five, go join your buddy. Where do we just have them show up and lay down every week? Like,
is it the old school rumored philosophy? We've seen it with even Tony, or at times, well, Tony will just ice you and do weird shit, but he'll also at times do it what everybody always accused Vince of. I will bury you on the way out. I'm going to make you look goofy and stupid as shit. So you're just going to plank every week. I'm going to make you travel, and so you can just plank every week.
Right.
So you're not going to be Johnny Wrestling when you go over there. You're going to be Johnny Plank.
Johnny planked a lot. You got a point, and I mean, but I don't know. Like, it just seems so weird.
I'm not saying all that's good, by the way. I'm not saying that's the way to do shit. I'm just saying they might be some petty bitches.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that for sure. Yeah, it's intriguing, but I don't think you can tease, like, let's say someone else shows up to help Ciampa. Anybody but Gargano is going to be a bummer.
Yeah.
Like, don't tease this. I need somebody to help me against FTR. Now, is it tampering if you start a storyline when the guy's not there, like still in the other company?
Is that technically contract tampering there, Tony Khan, Mr. Accusations of contract tampering?
Are you admitting that you already know he's coming? Pause.
Your Honor, I just happened to do that. I didn't control anything. I didn't. Is it enough of, like you said, of if they had someone else? Now, granted, if they have someone else, it's going to feel like a letdown. It's going to feel like a lost opportunity.
I think so. Don't you think that, like, if it's anybody but Gargano, you're going to go, oh, okay. It's like, it's fucking Marco Stunt. Like, what are we doing? I don't know.
It's Luchasaurus. I know we're in commercial, and I'm sorry I missed Boss's comment here, but I was looking because I saw somebody say this, and this is really interesting in NFL news of ESPN sources. The Raiders agree to trade 5-time Pro Bowl defensive end Max Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens in exchange for a 2026 and 2027 first-round picks. The trade cannot be processed until next week. The start of legal tampering, which is what Tony's doing out there. Ties it all the way back around. Nice little bow. Legal tampering.
Right. It's not cheating, but it's a little gray. It's a little gray.
It reminds me of the Carlin bit of, like, he's legally drunk. Well, if he's legal, what's the fucking problem? Undisputed. Well, if it's undisputed, what's all the fighting about?
What's all the fighting about? I love that one.
But yeah, so that's crazy. If Max Crosby, you're going to have Max Crosby and Lamar Jackson on the same team. You're going to have a quarterback who's running for his life and a defensive end who's going to make quarterbacks running for their lives. That as a Bills fan in the AFC, that's scary news.
And again, the Ravens love building those teams around guys like that. So let's go.
And Derrick Henry out there. So you have King Henry, Lamar Jackson, and Max Crosby all on one team.
Let's go.
Not going to lie, butthole kind of puckered right now as Buffalo Bills fan a little bit of Josh Allen. You had to hold on to the ball. We need to make sure we got a good offensive line right now.
Right. No, I hear you, my guy, for sure. What else we got here?
I'm back in action right now, sir.
There you go. Chicago Bears should have had Max. Let's
we got the Discord, we got all that. I can sense KJ doesn't want to have 2 hours of football talk right now.
Back to the action, folks.
We can very much, yeah. We got the Discord links in the description and everything. Definitely, we can talk in that about everything football. Yeah, this crowd is
it's quiet. It's definitely gone quiet.
But to think this at one point, Fraxium was at one point the tag team that was carrying your division across your company,
right?
And Motor City Machine Guns at one time was your big signee, your big, free agent hire.
Yeah, it was a big deal to get them, and you made a big deal about bringing them in. And I don't understand this. Like, Okay, you bring them in, okay, these guys are supposed to be cool. Let's go. They're going to be cool. And then you don't do anything. Like with Fraxium, just do what they were doing. Just book matches and let them kill. Like you didn't have to make it pretty. Just get them in fun stuff. And now you see a level of the crowd's kind of quiet. Crowd's not really into this. It's not bad, but the crowd doesn't really care. Oh, wait a minute.
So Fraxium won on a dusty ass finish because you had Shelley put Saban's foot on the ropes, but Frazier knocked it off, and the ref never saw it, and all of that. And then they counted the 3, and then it was all just fucking weird.
Right.
As we go right into now, Berto and Co. versus Fraxium. Los Lotharios, Los Lobos. How far is heaven?
We haven't seen these guys at all. They've been down in AAA a bit, but Berto is here.
Well, we're critical of AEW's tag division just runs everything back. WWE's tag division, especially on SmackDown, has just let everybody go out to pasture for fucking months on end. We were talking about the Street Profits. We said how the start of this match felt lackluster, felt quiet to the crowd because we haven't seen them in months. Berto and Co. has been out there in AAA since WWE bought it. Where is Escobar?
He's in AAA. He's killing it, man.
Is he?
Yes.
No, I just didn't know. I was a genuine question, genuine curiosity.
Santos is good. I like what Santos is up to. We're good with Santos. Nice move. Suplex kick combo. See, the problem is where I get nervous is so you book a match like this, and the crowd's kind of on the quiet side. And then the bookers go, the fans aren't really into tag team wrestling. No, they're not into what you've booked as tag team wrestling. We would love some good tag team wrestling all day, every day. What do you got?
Yeah, the patrons at my restaurant aren't really into steak. It's because you burnt it to a fucking crisp and it's gray, my guy.
Oh, shit. There goes Nathan. Berto chucks him. Oh, faceplant. Crowd is quiet, though. We're not into this. It's a struggle.
No.
Again, it's crazy to watch big moves with no reaction. That finish.
Yeah, like this is it's like watching a good match with the audio turned off.
Yeah. Like they're hitting big moves and nobody
So they win, and now we get to the Wyatt. So my pick's already out. If we go back to the Wyatts, I give up on tag team wrestling on SmackDown. It does not exist.
For a year, I've been saying one belt, one set of tag belts. Do what you did with the women's belts. Have them a traveling belt.
But even with the men's belts on Raw, you have it on the Usos that are right now dealing with division.
The Usos have been meh since they've been tag team. It's crazy.
Have you seen the theory that people are thinking that Jimmy's the one that attacked Jay?
I hope so. That'd be they listen.
They're just running back the same bullshit feud.
No. But if you ever kind of needed to run something back, it's the Jay Jimmy match. They deserve a do-over. And if they fuck it up twice, shame on us.
Maybe they can do 57 super kicks this time.
They gotta have a better match in their pocket. Come on. But yeah, I don't know, man. I like the idea though, but we've been there, done that, like you said. Sympathy finger.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I capture, all that I see. That's on. We had the Wyatts come out, and I just have literally a black screen. Okay, now we're back here.
Yeah, because it's a commercial spot. So is
this? Well, that's what I was figuring or wondering, but it was long.
Right. So, we're gonna get Gacy and Dexter representing the Wyatt Six, and everyone's swinging right now. Oh, Gacy with the crowd is just meh. Could give two fucks.
This is everybody go and stretch your legs before we get into the last hour. We're gonna get Ria and Jade. Shit's about to get personal. Get your popcorn ready, and then we're gonna get Drew versus Cody. This is your intermission. Let's all go to the lobby.
If Ria and Jade follow this and it's a little flat, we're gonna be like on a long run of just meh.
Well, that's all that's left. That I know that's
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Live audio, folks, again from the arena there there in Portland. Spaz with $5 super chat. Do you want to read this? Or do you want me to?
Doesn't matter. Nick Santo is getting received as a star in AAA. Best parking lot promos in the biz. Miz. Slow burning him versus Wagner for the Latin American title. For sure. I agree. Like he popped up. People got pretty excited about it. Santos is a talent. Again, there's another guy that could do something, kind of gain a little more confidence in AAA and use it out, if he gets a chance over here as well.
You know, I mean, I'll take Spaz's word for it if he's been at least my concierge when it comes to AAA. We watch enough wrestling. I ain't got time for that at,
You're watching,
10, 11 o'clock.
JCW. At least watch AAA.
I try when I can. It's all when it fits into my time. It's easier to watch JCW because it goes on before we go live on Thursday.
It's true. It fits the schedule better.
Trust me, I'm not trying to be a Vince Russo mark at all, but it's also when AAA is coming on at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night and everything, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. It gets a little long in the tooth.
Facts.
We all know why Nick watches JCW. Do tell me.
Oh, why? Pourquoi?
Porque.
Pourquoi?
Again, I'ma be down with the clown. I finally won something.
Right. What'd you win?
I don't know. AAA is on YouTube whenever you want to watch it. Fair enough. I've been lacking. Sorry. I only watch House of Glory, Wrestling Revolver, New Japan, WWE, AEW, TNA, JCW, since that's been pulled out. I will make room in my schedule for AAA to be going through it with a fine-tooth comb.
I don't think so.
Fuck you. Expose him.
Dexter to the outside, Angel talking shit. So we are in the third matchup of the gauntlet match, and I've been on the record many times on these streams, Nick. I never like the gauntlet style matches. I find that they never go well. They rarely, like Kofi Kingston doing a gauntlet, that kind of gauntlet, maybe. But like a lot of these end up being long and just, all right, let's go.
The story, the circumstances have to fit for it. It is a it's under glass break in case of emergency kind of situation. You can't just dole it out because it doesn't work if you just dole it out because, as we've seen, no one cares. Well, and especially when you're the first, it's harder too when you're the first couple of teams and everything like that because somebody's going to leave here and all of that. Like there isn't quite as much tension until we get to the end, but it looks like your team's going to be at the end. Did they literally foreshadow the order with how they had it on the match card?
For sure. I mean, again, it plays into it for sure. Again, it's almost impossible to win from number one. I don't know. And it's unfortunate right now because, like I said, the crowd's relatively subdued.
I get the very strong feeling that we're going to get Truth and Priest are going to be the ones to win this.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm rooting for it, actually. Gacy breaks up the pin. But then again, you got Wyatt's in this. They take an L here. How do you feel about the Wyatts? No better than you did before.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch. The Abbey witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Like, honestly, Nikki Cross hasn't had a match since this faction has started. Like, at this point, Bo's only had a handful. The story's lost its goddamn plot since they took out Chad Gable. Redbeard's just an intimidating force. The only people who wrestle in this whole group right now is Gacy and Dexter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all they had to do was once they came off their debut, where it was like insane and they took everyone out, is they picked somebody like Chad Gable and they feud with him for a while, but they end up dusting him, and then they move on to another baby face, and they climb up that ladder. And you make them matter, and then you make them killers, but it just ended up getting very watered down and lost in the plot and injuries, and I don't get it. Book them. If you got them, book them.
But it's just another faction that's become one of those of it's the sum of the parts kind of situation of
wait. MFT's here.
Carmelo and Tamatonga. Ain't nobody real than gorillas.
We get a little butt crack from Dexter thanks to Angel, and
we're getting
1, 2, 3.
The Bertos versus R-Truth and Damian Priest, and anyone taking anyone.
Hey, JC.
See, that's the thing. As I was saying, of Gacy and Dexter could work as a tag team outside the Wyatts.
Right? No, I mean, it's kind of weird, but the MFT Wyatt thing is not done. Clearly. Truth,
I think it's about to be done with Rich Swann and Weapon Time as a tag team out here.
Let's go. Listen, Damian and Truth are going to win. This is great.
There's no way Berto and Garza are going to win. So there is a 100% chance that R-Truth and Damian Priest are about to challenge MFT.
Maybe.
Bye Wyatt 6, yeah. Dave Batista, sad princess wave. Bye, so long, farewell. Avita saying goodbye.
Ole. Truth had a flag, the Mexican flag for some reason.
Well, Berto Garza.
Yeah. Don't know how he got it, but there we go. Truth bald is crazy. It looks like AI. What is happening?
Yeah, this isn't real life.
Right.
You're used to even when he was K-Quick and all that, of at least the twist or the braids or anything. What's up?
Yeah. Why didn't you have, maybe I'm wrong, but I think, why wouldn't you have the Wyatts win against Angel and Garza? And then therefore you have that doubt of, maybe the Wyatts do win it.
Because who do you boo?
I mean, a good point, I guess, but I think this makes it a slam dunk for Damian and Truth.
That's the thing, is what's made wrestling predictable is everyone's afraid that someone that's not supposed to get booed might get booed.
Fuck it, yeah.
No, but that's the thing, is no one's willing to actually get an improv. There's no yes and to anything in wrestling anymore.
Shit booking in a way, right?
Oh, it's triple safe, like we've said for the longest time. I can't have the Wyatts out there with Truth and Priest, because then what if they don't want Truth and Priest to win, but I booked them to win? Fuck.
Right.
because that's why.
That's why. And again, even with Truth out here, the crowd's like, so what did you have for dinner?
Yeah. Trying to see.
You're not surprised. Like, Truth's a big fan favorite. Damian's a former champion, and the crowd's kind of just gone to sleep.
Because there's no threat. There is nothing at stake. This is like watching a movie, and the main characters right now have no threat. They're the fucking Joker out there. You have nothing with all of your power to threaten me with. There is no stakes in this fight right now. Because you don't believe that the person challenging one team has a chance of winning.
They are getting a little amped up here,
They're working the hot tag. I'll give them that.
Priest gets the hot tag. Decent pop. Damian swinging away. This is like the match.
Is there going to be a moment in time when Damian Priest ends up in AAA?
Yeah, maybe. I could see him doing something like that. Why not?
I don't think it's too far of a stretch. I think it might be a stretch, but I didn't pull my back out with that reach.
I don't think so. I mean, and again, I'm not saying a permanent thing, but doing a run, like popping in. You see how Dom has pulled double duty. Other wrestlers have pulled a bit of double duty. Lola is a good example. So Damian bouncing back and forth. And I'm sure he'd be more than happy to, spend more time next to Lola. So let's go. I could see him doing it.
Fucking R-Truth with the bald head, a little bit of a belly, and jorts on. And like the New Balance kicks is the most like your uncle. Again, we're talking about uncles, I guess, tonight. If we had Randy, who's the one you don't slam doors or set off fireworks around. R-Truth's the one that might call you, a name that no one else calls you, but you still love him.
Right? No steaks, all potatoes. No, he really is. The one that,
holes. That might have been a potato right there.
It might have been, actually. Down goes Damian. Berto to the top. Oh, shit. He got good distance. I didn't think he was going to make it.
I still find it hilarious that they got the fucking Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards wolf can claw tattoos. Because it just look, it's the next closest to Cody's neck tattoo of like, why would you get that? Like you're living the gimmick fully.
Right.
The crowd is checking.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just saying, Nair, the crowd is checking email and ordering Ubers during this match. They're scheduling their pickup to leave the arena tonight.
A little energy up as R-Truth gives us some vintage Cena.
Do.
Oh, we got the pop for the hand. This crowd finally got up. Okay, here we go. They're like, it's our turn. It's our turn.
People are gonna cheer for R-Truth, but I always gonna hit misses the AA and then a drop toe hold. He's gonna get the STFU.
Stretching him.
Is it funny how, though, with Road Dogg leaving, the clip of him pitching for R-Truth and the clip of him, Chelsea, have been going around more and more, and it shows really that WWE had nothing for Truth when they re-signed him. They re-signed him to shut Twitter up.
Yeah.
They had nothing for him.
But then you see Unreal, and this is where you got to question what you see in Unreal and how much are they just playing to the cameras. As, Trips hugs R-Truth. We might have just stumbled on something here. Oh, where's that stumble in there, Mr. Nose? What did you think?
You didn't even want him to cut his hair.
But he was hot as fuck. Why didn't you book him? Why wouldn't you book him if he was hot? What is the plan there? Why not?
Hey, in the South of Heaven. 1, 2, 3.
Both men get pinned, and your new number one contenders are R-Truth and Damian Priest.
And your tag team champions heading into WrestleMania are R-Truth and Damian Priest.
When is that match going down? Because I think this is the thing.
Probably next week.
At least, I mean, it's a talking point, if nothing else.
If it's not next week, it's got to be coming up sooner rather than later, I would assume, because we've still got a bit over a month.
Yeah, they're not going to make us wait all the way to Mania for this one.
Exactly.
Right, R-Truth still here. Road Dogg gone.
A soul for a soul.
Right. Tonight, Drew, Cody. I'm gonna win.
As our flicks. Yeah, up next, face to face. So that's all that's left of that's advertised. But I like if they're going to give Drew Cody some time, because this is what everybody's here for. This is something that really feels like the main event of the evening.
It feels big.
She's Clown Show wins.
What's that?
I think that's Cherokee talking about Truth and Priest, calling them the Clown Show.
I mean, why? But though we love our Truth, and Damian can play it kind of straight, and Truth gets to be a goofball. Do you give a reason to book him? The crowd likes it. Remember, we all raged for Truth, so there we go. We got Truth. We're all happy now, and I'm okay with it because the tag team division's been such a dud. Maybe if Truth and Damian can get over, that you'll book the tag team division more. But I kind of wanted to see more like Fraxium, MCMG in really good matches. But the crowd doesn't give a fuck.
To me, it makes sense of we've seen them and we've seen them know that it works. Of sometimes you mash people together in tag team, Charlexa, and it works. Excuse me. They had the friendship a bit, and they haven't been focusing on their actual tag teams. So them making a tag team tonight, and hey, we've got R-Truth doing something, and we can use Priest out here and something. Sorry, excuse me. That is what's going to get people into it. You've got R-Truth. People are going to get behind them. It's the new fresh thing because they've already, even with how good their tag team division roster-wise is, they haven't put any effort into it. So no one wants to buy it. No one cares about it. So let's do the new fresh thing.
Yeah, I mean, at least, eyes are better than no eyes regardless, but you got to get some of these tag teams into good matches. And I think you go down to one belt, merge the belts. Fuck it. You don't
if you're not going to do a draft and you get this kind of such as interchangeable,
true,
or even have that be the one that switches over. You've done it with the women's belt.
Yeah.
Do it with the men's belt.
Yeah, make them even. Right? Isn't it about fairness? But that being said, I'll be right back in a moment, Nick.
You're good. KJ taking a pause as, of course, I click on the question for KJ. Zordon, KJ, what do you predict for the third hour?
Pain.
I broke my back. My back is broken. It's spinal. But, yeah, I think we're really going to just get Ria and Jade face-to-face. And, again, shooter work. And I know somebody's going to cringe somewhere because I don't have years in the business, but I'm using terms like shooter work. But real or not, I'll put it that way. Between Jade and Ria, lean into it at this point. It has gotten the attention and the eyes on this story that already, we said it before, things being shoehorned. This feels shoehorned a bit. It became a little predictable paint by numbers when Ria loses the belts right before Elimination Chamber and then goes on to the world title match. So have that personal vibe to it a bit. And then we've got the world title match, which this is why we play the game. This is why we're all here at this point. They are either going to play it safe and Cody's going to win and do more harm than good. Like we've talked with some shows this week of you rob Peter to pay Paul a little bit with this, or they're going to pivot. I don't even want to say they're going to pivot because we have Twitter accounts that are acting like they know what they're actually going to do. We don't know what they're actually going to do until we see what they do. But I'm hoping that we don't get just straight up just Cody versus Randy. I think we hopefully get either a triple threat, a multi-person match is the best way to handle this, I feel, at this point. As Sammy backstage with Randy now. I'm really happy for you. Put some tag team on Raw then. Well, you already had the Viking Raiders get destroyed by Oba. You've got the Usos. You've got the Grandes. You've got the Creeds. Not the Alpha Academy anymore. Well, you also do have the Alpha Academy, who was your challenger at one point. The men's tag team in wrestling right now, in pro wrestling overall, I think, is been in a bit of a lurch, has been a bit of a lull. It's been in a rut. I think we've said that since like 2023, honestly, at this point. No, I'll give you 2024. 2024, so going on almost 2 years now, men's tag team wrestling and pro wrestling has been lackluster, has been stagnant, has just felt like they've played everything safe. Sammy back again. I wish I had that as a goddamn soundboard, but I don't know if that'd be ad friendly. D Skills, H-Town. Sammy seems like the most naive wrestler in history. I've always said he's the moral compass of pro wrestling. Of he always kind of errs on the side of what is good. But I do like that he just wants to believe that everybody's good like him. And unfortunately, it's not playing out like that. As Randy giving Sammy something to think about. They are just doing Malachi as exactly Karrion Kross. Now he's going to show up and he's going to try and corrupt Sami Zayn. So Malachi Black, it's just the one line. So whatever. Still, my argument stands. Even though Malachi's out there and said that, his first year back with WWE has been a roaring success. He is 100% just doing Karrion Kross because for whatever fucking reason, they didn't want to sign or use Karrion Kross. But I don't know. Might just be me. I still wonder if, Paul Heyman randomly texting Karrion Kross during an interview might be a sign towards anything. But I digress. As Mommy out here with the EO hair clip. EO and Rhea are fully in a relationship outside of Rhea and Buddy Murphy. That is lore that I am just fan fictioning right now. But yes, Malachi Kross. Absolutely. Heel Sammy's downloading just like now that Road Dogg's out. Getting rid of the new era of Bruce Pritchard, Michael P.S. Hayes, those walking papers are, I think, all downloading too as well. They're all PDF files. But no, I didn't mean it that way. Strike that from the record. If Sammy Koss, I literally just can document. They're all work documents. Yeah, strike that from the record. If Sammy Koss, Captain Snoozer Cody the title, here's my new favorite wrestler. There you go. MDB. If Sammy Koss Cody, does he get, an honorary vote of favor in your book? Christian, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sami Zayn is like a telenovela on crack. I don't think, sir, respectfully, you know what crack does or a telenovela, because a telenovela is basically just King Lucha Underground. So I would have expected it be more somebody from AAA, not Sammy. Sammy's more Letterkenny. No, too funny. I can't make the full comparable, but you get what I'm saying. As Ria beckoning out Jade. Hell no, Sammy's he's always on the list. You have altered the algorithm. Yeah, I altered it all right. No. John Connor. If Sammy turned heel tonight and cost Cody the belt, and that leads to them having a feud ending at Mania, I'm all parent. Anyone but Cody. Hashtag anyone but Cody. I want to see that all the way through the chat right now as Jade out here just. The thing that is just to me is the conundrum, the quandary that is Jade Cargill. She looks like $1 million, like a license to print money. But the in-ring is still always going to be a little halfway questionable. You still have to protect her that way. And I don't know if it's ever going to change at this point, honestly. But the look, the personality, the gimmick, the character is $1 million. It is star. But it's the second that she gets in the ring, it gets questionable. It is somebody... It's like any athlete that they can run a great 40 time. They can have a great bench press, great bench press, whatever. They can, they can run routes fantastic. But every time you throw them the ball, 50-50 if they're going to catch it or not. That's a bit of how that feels. Is we're shaking hands. I gave you a handshake because I respect you. Just feels so fake. Like Misfit with $5. None of these segments give me the impression it's Cody versus Orton at Mania. Fair enough. So we're looking good then. Don't give me. I almost feel like don't do that. Don't give me hope. Can't teach heart. Yeah. Can't teach game. Game recognized game. MDB, you don't like conspiracy theory, Sammy? I didn't like, Colonel Gaddafi getting Sammy or anything like that out there. When he looked like he was Cuban instead of Canadian. Yeah. Jade is not a good wrestler, sorry to say. She's good with the right opponent. She's good if all the stars align. But that's the thing is she's one of those, it's a 50-50 ball the whole time. You don't know if she's going to catch it or if it's going to be a turnover. I'm more powerful. I'm more worthy. It's interesting to see Jade kind of have a couple inches on Ria too. That bitch. Now it's going to be interesting to see because I don't want to say Rhea's got to say something because I don't want to say Rhea's known for her promos, but I know she can get fired up pretty fast if she offers up a handshake of her own. Size doesn't matter, but it does help. But Naomi was the best Jade opponent. Absolutely. Absolutely. The fact that Bianca and Jade aren't here has hindered Jade's momentum fully. 100% can't deny that. This is boring. We're in the middle of it. It just started. This man's gangbanging on opening. Well, no. All right. So you're gangbanging on the first act. Okay. I'll give you that. What? This feels so much like mom and dad, like Papa Paul just said, go out there and say something nice about each other. Go out there and act like, go hug it out and apologize to everybody in front of everybody. Hashtag size matters, Rhea Helmsley ruined the night. Paul, how? How did her coming out and cutting a promo ruin the night? Christian, does Jade have a point here? She's got it. There is a point to be had. Bianca and Naomi helped Jade a lot. They very much, I would say, carried her, but don't let people know I said that too loud. I think they carried her. I would say that's not an apology. The difference between you and me, your body is built for show. It's built to go. Bars. What? That's not what she actually said. It's time to update the women's tag titles. Huh? New look. I don't know. I thrive within this business. I do just want to say I do think it's a cute touch that she's got the EO hairpin there. Again, Rhea not exactly known for her promos, but pretty solid out here. Vance, did you see that 10 seconds mini poster Misfit podcast by Triple H? We talked about this earlier on the stream and everything before I think even the show started. I've seen everybody share that around that it's going to be that, Hunter put this out and then took it down instantly. I've not seen anyone actually confirm or show me that Hunter put that out. I would be really hard-pressed to think that Hunter, of all people, would make that mistake. And so Rhea's walking off. Not bad. I think did it do enough of to really, this has been the first on screen that they've done. I know if you're in the know, if you're a Smart Mark fan or anything, if you are a hardcore wrestling fan, that you know a bit more of the interaction that they've had on social media, but that was nothing that WWE put out. That was just them on Twitter. That's the first thing that we've seen from them on WWE. So I don't think it's bad, especially if you put it in that perspective as MCMG trying to help up Gargano. This is interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the connecting where we're going with this. Sorry, but Candace still beside herself with Johnny, but you show a little bit of the fighting between Shelly and Sabin. Johnny wrestling. I miss Naomi. I do too. That didn't hit the same way Punk Aroma did. It was never gonna be that. But Johnny hulking up. How did he randomly get a scratch on his face? So Johnny's alive.
He's alive. He's alive.
Freedom alive.
He's back. That's all. Why didn't she say that to him like 3 weeks ago? Hey, Johnny.
Because he's got to go out there to let the people know he's leaving and he's going to go sign with AEW.
It actually feels like they're building him up. Like, does he go against Gargano? Does he go against Carmelo, the other O?
Well, they had him out there with Shelly and Sabin. So I don't know. Are we teasing a tension with them or between them? Are we teasing an issue with Gargano or anything?
Gargano's teasing needing a partner. Ciampa's teasing needing a partner. What are we going to do?
Gee, I don't know.
This is interesting.
This is, again, like we said, this is in that term, I guess, of legal tampering. That it's not contract tampering because Tony didn't whine about it because Tony's on the plus side of this.
Right.
How did you feel? I know you're on your pause, but Jade, Ria, they have their interaction. You know, my body's for go, your body's for show. But everybody has to remember, this is the first on-screen face-to-face that these two have had. To your casual viewer, they don't know the Twitter beef. Your smart marks, your hardcore wrestling fans know more about that. Your casual viewers, that's the first time those two have really gone at it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it was okay. It didn't like neither one of them really felt like a great promo. Like they did
no, not at all.
And I think that's like you're trying to create the animosity, and you got a few more weeks to kind of pull this off. But out of the gate, it's a little bit of a flat start. I mean, I didn't hate what either one of them said. I don't know that the delivery really had the crowd going, you know? So that is my biggest concern and issue with this booking is that can they captivate the audience? And if it's a bland build to a bland match, then you have an issue.
But this is, to me, segment one. This is the first face-off between them. I don't expect this to be a Roman Punk situation, especially out the gate. I think it felt a little like Papa Paul said, go out there and just, you will apologize. Go out there and act nice and play nice with each other a little bit, but still get it over.
Right.
It was enough to kick the can down into the next week and everything. I think we're still building. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It's just bland. It's very bland. It doesn't like people can say, okay. Like, I mean, there's a big fanfare for Ria. Jade looks like a superstar, but you got to be able to bring some charisma, some energy to this. And it just lacked that. That's my concern. If they don't get this off the ground, like it feels like you're going down the runway. You better be able to pull that stick up. Pause.
I want to preface of it doesn't need to get off the ground this week. It doesn't have to get off the ground tonight fully. We've still got over a month away at this point of you still got runway.
Okay.
No, just because then we get into the Hangman situation of we're at liftoff, we're at launch, and all right, we don't have any landing gears now.
Yeah, we're gonna do 3 straight promos and call them different things each time we do them. So that is a valid point, but it lacks excitement. Like it just, I'm waiting for them to kind of get the crowd into like, oh, can you believe they said that? They just kind of said some shit and left, and I don't know. They got some work to do here.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go figure out what work they have to do. I'm gonna go shift and pause for a minute here, sir.
Right. But I low key like what I did too, or I have. Like this whole I'm depressed, and now we'll see what happens, right? Like can they turn it into something? But I'm getting a little bit of a Wyatt glitch here. Bo calling out Solo. Interesting. Jade is just Ahmed Johnson. That's a crazy comparable. Very vanilla, very plain, very generic. Yeah, very community theater, after school special. Infomercial almost. Oh my God, that's amazing. So Bo's got some words for Solo, and we go back to Gargano in the ring with Candy, and he's cutting a promo. He's actually getting some cheers. Some. We'll see what Johnny can do here. This is interesting. So do you have Johnny go after like a Carmelo? Could be the U.S. champion, answer an open challenge, win it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that, Boston. Johnny Depresso challenges anybody in the locker room. Who's it going to be? I feel like they're... Oh, okay. Goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Do you guys remember Johnny Gargano? Oba answers the call. When the crowd's getting into it. Yeah, it just lacks. It just lacks delivery. It lacks punch. It lacks authenticity. It lacks good promo. Let's be real. I expected more seasoning on that from Jade and she from Jamaica. Oba stomping his way out. Wyatt 6. This show's been boring or meh. It's Bash, I'm with you, buddy. I mean, maybe not to the extent you have gone, but yeah. Haven't exactly tickled the fancy, if you catch my drift. Christian, earlier I asked how do you like the idea of a 1989 movie No Holds Barred? I don't like the thought of that at all, starring Hulk Hogan and Zeus to be inducted. That's interesting though, just because of what it was, but it's a fucking awful movie. Excuse my French, but Oba's here. Silhouette. Bo been eating good, ain't he filling in. Let's go. Johnny in the ring, pissed, but he's saying he's going for it. This is this may be the last time we ever see Johnny Gargano on WWE programming, folks. As Oba is here, we get ding ding, and Johnny gets picked up. Johnny gets scooped up. Johnny wiggles free. Remember, people, your opinion is based on your feelings, not on what you know. Technically right. All that I know is I know nothing at all. Johnny is going to announce he is taking on Ricky Saints. It's not a terrible idea. Down to NXT you go, buddy. Wake up now. Yeah, Johnny woke, but Johnny's wishing he didn't, because right now he feels like he's in a nightmare. He is getting absolutely train wrecked by Oba. The puff puff toss. Come on. They're literally calling that move the puff puff toss. Get out. Looks like Bo Dallas ate Bo Dallas. He ate. No, I can't say that. Never mind. Moving on. And it's over. Johnny back to sleep. And Oba continues his reign of dusting everyone. The wife's not impressed. She looking at Oba like he might be a snack. Oh no. Why? Oh no. Yeah, rip. R.I.P. R.I.P. Let's go. Yeah, this might be Johnny's send-off. And we will see Johnny Gargano at Revolution, folks. What more can you do with Johnny now? He's dead. Look, like this is a massacre. Killer Kelly, Shotzi. I bet that was a fun match. Oh, why will you not leave her alone? Yeah, we did forget about you already, Mia Yim. We got Mia Yim and B Fab, and I don't know why. Hoping for more Very Nice, Very Evil. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get anything from Danhausen tonight. Like, is he officially a Raw talent? I'm guessing. Does my audio seem low? I'm usually too loud. That's crazy. Let me see. Ba, 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 ba. All right. How's that sound, folks? A little bit louder, I don't want to blow any eardrums out there. Usually I'm cutting the mic out from yelling at it. So why does your fancy need to be tickled? Everybody needs a little fancy tickle once in a while. Let's go. Come on now. One sympathetic finger for Johnny. Just one sympathetic finger. Poor Johnny. And this legitimately could be goodbye, Johnny Gargano. I mean, anyone out there think we're ever going to see him again? Let's put a poll up. Was that goodbye, Johnny? How about that? Dun, 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 dun. What else could you possibly do with Johnny? Get your votes in. Let us know. Oba just showing up and dusting people. And this is how you make somebody look powerful. This is how you make somebody look strong. You don't put them in 50-50 matches. You don't put them in a match where they go 18 minutes strong with somebody. Goodbye and good riddance. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Johnny Gargano. Better, or butter? She could eat a sandwich or two. Johnny be back next week. And then what, though? Is he back to being depressed? I mean, he might not recover. So right now I'm getting a 2K26 ad. Create a what? Spectacle. It's kind of what we do on a given. French tickled my fancy. Roderick, you behave. Ticklehausen, jokes. Even if you put Gargano in NXT, who's he going to beat? He was just squashed by Oba, so he can't wrestle Saints. Saints beat Oba. Touche. That's what I mean. I feel like this is goodbye. So long. Farewell. Pardon me, folks. What is this? One Piece. Is that what that says? Yeah. Oh, okay. The fuck is One Piece? All right, folks, let's go. Let's go. Is there any news on Johnny and his contract? I don't know, Bash. I mean, anyone out there got any ideas? I wonder. I think somebody previous stream was talking about he signed around the time that he had his baby, and that was like 4 years ago. So we're very close. It could be the end of this year. It could be early next year. It might be in and around the same time frame as Tomasa. Is it a case of Johnny goes to Hunter and says, "We tried. High five, my guy. Give me a hug. Let's just part ways." And maybe because of the relationship between Triple H and Johnny and Triple H and Ciampa, maybe Trips goes, "You know what? You're right. Good luck. We don't need to hold you all the way to the end of your contract and have you coming out here doing jobs." Or maybe they do. I don't know.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Butters. Anime? Huh? That's more Nick's category. You lose me over there. One Piece is anime? Is it? That decision by Trips just made it so Gargano is no longer believable to beat anyone of worth. I hope his contract is up quick. It definitely feels like, all right, Johnny, see you later. What's up, Vance? All right, thank you. My old ass trying to figure some shit out. It looked good. Looked interesting. I mean, a lot of people have lost to Oba, and you're right. I mean, again, but you get Johnny all fired up. He's been moping around for weeks. They finally get him to pop up, and then they smash him like that. I feel like this is a slightly different vibe to it, as Nick Aldis is in the back. All right, Danhausen, speak of the devil. The fancy of the tickler. Oh, as he introduced, and he brought his wish list. He needs a mentor and a Hall of Fame induction. Now here, actually, that might even be a better poll. Is Danhausen working? Now, let's ignore the box. Are we okay with Danhausen as, Danhausen and the Miz? Are you fucking... No. I don't know. There you go. Look, people popping. Yes. I don't know. I'm so far Mizhausen. I mean, Danhausen would drive Miz nuts. Oh. So now Miz must make Danhausen a WWE champion. This is going to get over. I'm sorry, the crowd's already getting it over. This is getting over. It is dumb as shit. Mizhausen could be a thing. Are you a Fanhausen or Danhausen, folks? As next Friday, Jade will take on Mission again. It's like Mission every single week. Not you, my guy.
Mission every single night. Yeah. Jelly Roll live next Friday.
They must be trying to get him in. Yo, what's up with all this Tom Brady talk? The T-Bone out there.
So, because next Friday, WrestleMania contract signing is going to be Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes with Randy Orton. I feel like that's going to change.
That or it makes me so nervous.
Tom Brady got interviewed with Logan Paul around Super Bowl week and pretty much poo-pooed and foo-fooed pro wrestling and how, it's fake and all that and everything. And now WWE is like, maybe we can get him to do something a little bit. They already have merch and everything waiting in queue because they're in Vegas. He's part owner of the Raiders. So, I mean, Tom, you want some money? We'll give you money.
Right. As now we are getting a video package taking us back to the steel cage match with Drew. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, again, and that's what they want that notoriety. They want more eyes. I'm blown away, but like, there's literally, I think, one negative comment about Danhausen. Nick, I know you are unhappy about the box. How do you feel about Danhausen without the box?
Post crate reveal of Danhausen has worked.
It's getting over, right?
It's our truth. It's what our truth was. We thought it was. You said it perfectly. It was going to be that, and not Mr. Iguana. It's going to be that situation. It was, to me, the debut, the reveal that kind of was what fell flat. Everything past that has hit. You are cursed, and we had it work in effect on night one.
Right. I still stand on business, man, that the fans disappointed themselves with the box, though. We knew the box was going to
listen. You're going to tell me and going to act surprised that wrestling fans disappointed themselves with what came in or what went out of a box, my guy.
I mean, and we have the clip where me and you were fighting about the box, and you're like, "It's going to be dumb," and then it was dumb, and you're like, "Fuck, I knew it." But it was almost disappointment, I guess.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. It made me laugh though, because it was like, you really thought Jericho was coming out of the fucking box, guys.
I would have been happier with a fucking statue than Danhausen.
Okay. But
because I didn't expect it to be anything, and the fact that they tried to make it a thing and it failed on its fucking face.
I mean, post box, it's coming along though. Like, the crowd's popping. Like, even tonight when he does like "You'll Be," and you hear the whole crowd cursed. Like, it's gonna work. He's gonna sell T-shirts. The kids. How many Danhausen costumes are we gonna get this Halloween? It's funny. It's funny to see the fans happy now.
Oh, he's gonna move merch, but I was gonna say, what is childbirth with KJ White? Ever since the box, it's all moving along. Oh, and by the way, as I walked away when it was Oba versus Johnny Gargano, yeah, we've wrung the last little drip of water that is Johnny Gargano out of that sponge.
So
you can clip this right now, and if I'm wrong, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think you can write it right now. Of at Revolution, FTR will beat the Bucks. Ciampa will come out and, you talk to me, da 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 da, and then you'll get the static, and then you'll get the little smiley face of Johnny Gargano up there, and you might even get this rebel heart, this rebel heart.
See it. I can see it, man. And again, it feels like, tell me that wasn't a fucking laying out, a burial in the most epic of fashion.
Like I said, you squeezed the last little bit out of that sponge that was left in there. You have gotten everything that is left to be had out of the Johnny Gargano talent on your roster. Mm-hmm. And I know you're gonna see everybody's gonna be highly focused on Johnny Gargano's contract of when is it up, when's it not up. I bet you there's going to be plenty of dirt sheets that are going to tell you that he's always signed a 57-year contract. He's never going to go anywhere. I feel like I've said that number a lot. But that he's going to be there forever. He's never going anywhere. And then be completely wrong and act like they knew it all along when he shows up at like a Revolution.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I can see it. It kind of writes itself. It's right there. And to be honest, I think it's better for everybody involved. So let's do it.
If I'm WWE, you can have that. That ain't know what I'm mad at.
Look, I'll drop him off on my way home. Like,
we're going through Jacksonville. Orlando's not that far away. Fuck it.
Right. We'll drop him off on the way by, bro. You can have him. It's all good. But I still hate the debut, which is fair. Yeah, literally. And now it's dipping. So only 60% of the chat are saying, yes, I like Danhausen.
Oh, see, we were too positive. We said we liked it too much, and they're like, I'll show you, motherfucker.
Right.
Has Danhausen's debut in his camera roll. There you go.
Right. That's crazy.
Well, MVP was there. MVP was there.
It's a dangerous place.
The cursed camera roll.
His camera roll is a dangerous place for sure.
Oh, whoa. You say that like you're there or you've been there.
Anyway,
what screenshots you sent in MDB out there, my God?
Right. I don't want to see Johnny in AEW. Too many wrestlers there. Nobody gets used very well. That's always going to be people's fear, Damien, but he's not being used very well here either. And I think we've kind of, I don't know. I think he's got to that status of there's nothing you can do. The fans are never going to get into him. They just, it's gone. The ship has sailed.
It's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work. You would have to do such a hard pivot and a hard shift to get away from that and what they've built with it and everything. Now you throw him into AW's tag division. I think you salvage what you had with Ciampa and you reunite it with Debut and Gargano.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say do it. Like, fuck, let's go.
I think you hit the nail on the head with it of there's nothing left for WWE to get out of Gargano.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a rough shout. I think it's a tough spot to be in. And again, I like Gargano. I got nothing against him. He moved up to the main roster and it just never mattered. It never found its way. He was, such a big pivotal part of NXT for so long. He was one of those guys that felt out of place in a different uniform. Just got that vibe.
He's a little too short to be hotboxing with God out there.
Absolutely. I'm calling in now, Sammy. The Sammy scenario is starting to make me wonder. Like I like what they're doing with Sammy because it just feels like, it feels like the guy, like eventually Sammy's gonna be sitting in the corner, like, I told you not to take my stapler. I told you not to take my stapler. Like,
one more time, the whole place down. Yeah.
So we are on a commercial break, folks. Don't forget tomorrow's Vengeance Day, 6:30 p.m. We go live, a Saturday night stream. It's going to be a fun one. Lots going on Vengeance Day, so don't miss out. And don't forget, we shirt people, so get your merch today.
Absolutely. Spread the good gospel of wrestling for life out there. Be a friend, tell a friend.
As we are got an outside look, we got about 30 minutes on the clock, and up next, main event. So there's a lot of time. I know we're going to lose some time to entrances and commercials, but yeah.
Well, B-Hawk out there, the presentation so far has been a giveaway. They're trying desperately to make this title change feel less forced.
You think that's
if there is a title change, it's going to feel forced. Honestly, you disagree?
I agree with Hockey that if they are making this title change, they're definitely trying to set it up really put it on a platter of, see, it's justified that he won it. I still think it's a bad move. This is so intriguing to me, Nick.
Even Mama Rhodes doesn't want Cody to win it here. You can have Cody win it at Mania. If that's what you need to do, just let Drew take it to Mania. Let Drew walk into Mania as champion. It'll be okay. Trust me, I swear. Just take my hand. It'll be okay.
You think?
Outside of this, unless you're going to, like I said, the only salvageable option, and I wonder if it's what they're really going to do, is going to be Drew versus Aldis.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't like getting there through that. Like, to me, let's say Drew goes to Mania, fights Randy, or fights in a fatal four-way. Drew loses at Mania. I can kind of live with that. And then Drew blames Aldis for him losing, and you bleed that into Backlash or SummerSlam. That, to me, works out really well.
The triple threat alone is the easiest option here. You salvage Drew because he doesn't outright lose it because there's two other competitors. You salvage if Cody doesn't win it because Randy RKO'd him or Drew won it, what have you. Randy, if he wins it, you can get away with it a bit too, and you've got that intertwining story amongst all three.
Okay.
It's just the singles match, the Randy versus Cody is like the path of most resistance amongst your fan base.
I just think it's so silly because to me, I'm more excited about Drew Randy than I am Drew Cody.
Honestly, well, that's been the whole chat. That's been the whole discussion tonight. I'm waiting for anyone to really, outside of just, I don't want the argument to just be, well, it's WWE and that's what they do and that's what it's going to be if it's Cody versus Randy. Give me an argument and not just you, the chat, anybody that can hear my voice, anybody that sees this clip after the fact or anything, give me a reason as to why Cody versus Randy works better than any other option.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand what the argument would be. And I mean, that's not even a slight to anybody. It's just, all right, if and for my money, that's where I'd like to put my money. Why would you like to put your money elsewhere? So I'm really curious from that standpoint. Now, for when we're talking about the predictable side of this, I mean, in all their defense, we're doing a whole lot of debating about who's going to win. And I think a lot of people are. Now, when Cody wins or Drew wins or whoever wins, we're going to get a whole lot of people out there that told you so. And we've said it before. Show your work. I don't want to hear shit. But, I mean, that becomes the interesting part is a lot of debate for what's happening here.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's made SmackDown feel like a must-watch, of what's made this kind of feel WrestleMania season-y and everything.
Right.
But at the same time, even if Drew wins, and I still think, yeah, you might get some people that boo, but the internet crowd's going to cheer. If Cody wins, I don't know who's going to be happy.
If they go the multi-man match, is that also that their way is
they're gonna say no, they're gonna say that there's a narrative that's gonna say that's
is
safe
it still
booking.
shoehorning?
No, there's gonna be a narrative that says that that's safe booking of they couldn't pull the trigger on anything, so they just threw everybody in the match.
They kept everyone around. That is a
right, but no, but to me, that's because it's the best case scenario, because you've built everyone that feels on the same equal platform.
That's interesting. I thought
think about it. Jacob feels like Jacob's there, Sammy's debatably there, Trick's debatably there, Cody's there, Drew's there, Randy's there. Right. There's 5 to 6 people right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it's interesting. I feel like some fans feel, again, the safe booking, and instead of saying, no, Cody, you're going to be in the mid-card match, we're going to go Drew, Randy, or we're going to go Cody, Randy. We just fucking said, fuck it, we're going to take everybody so nobody can be mad at us. But
which is the safer booking, multi-man or Cody wins?
Multi-man. I think Cody Rhodes, just because Cody Rhodes is going to cause some headaches out there for sure. I know a lot of people think that's the easiest route, but I think the chicken shit route is to not make a decision and just go carte blanche for everybody.
But I think that's them making a decision, is that they gave everybody an opportunity. So you believe everybody could win. I think if Cody wins, you are playing it so much of, I throw the ball to him. I throw the ball to him. That's what I do. I throw the ball to him. He's QB1. He's Tom Brady out here. And everybody wants Tom Brady to lose.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, for sure. I think for me, it definitely, as Drew's got all the pyro. Yeah, I'd like, I think as far as the overall match and the interest in the match, the Fatal 4-Way is a better way to go, or a triple threat is a better way to go, probably a Fatal 4-Way. Instead of like Cody Randy one-on-one, I think Drew Randy is more compelling. I really do.
Does Drew McIntyre get a yum with his pose on the turnbuckle with all the pyro going on?
It's only because he was wearing a skirt.
Yum-yums.
Hey, we don't discriminate about here.
Not at all. I'm trust me, I'm a big fan. I'm gonna be happily rocking.
If I woke up and looked like Drew McIntyre, I'd be kissing the mirror.
Shit. Mark Nash.
Dave Meltzer's favorite commentator, because Javon Williams instead of Javon Evans. Fucking one flub, and he hates him.
The man that can barely speak.
I
want to hear the crowd here. Rounds.
And now it's time for your main event of the evening.
It's still a large
out of the blue corner.
Right. Interesting pants. I know we like to talk about the gear once in a while. Cody's got like a blue-red thing going on tonight. It's interesting.
Well, he's got the silver instead of the gold because he's got to win the gold. He's now just a silver athlete.
Touche. You see, there's like an 80-20, like 80 cheer, 20 for Drew. Cody's like, at least now, Cody was almost all cheers. There wasn't a whole lot of boos for Cody this time that I could hear. You guys can tell me if I missed it.
Just clatter with a fucking belt, Drew. Just clatter with a belt. Just fuck it. Get me cute. Fuck it. You can take the win. I don't care.
Right? There's too much time on the clock for that. There's 25 minutes. So, but that would be the perfect fuck you to all this, is just take the DQ and walk off.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, if this was a real situation, if anybody else was really in a real life situation with this, that's what they're doing. That's how I keep the belt. I just smash you in the face and I win. Or you can win. I don't care. I still get my belt. But as we go to commercial now, so we get the entrances. We build you up.
We build you up.
Go to commercial.
Right now, I got 35% say Cody, 20% say Drew, 45% to nobody.
That, I think, tells you people want the multi-man match.
No, I think they expect the booking to take that route.
I'm surprised then if that's the case, because I feel a lot of people have expected and anticipated that the narrative is going to be QB1 gets the ball.
They got to prove us wrong. They can't beat the
I hope they prove us wrong. Like, trust me, if there is one outcome that'll upset me tonight.
Yeah. Go ahead, finish.
No, that was it. It's just Cody winning is going to be the one outcome that would upset me tonight. Everything else I'm fine with.
Well, and I mean, I agree, and I get all of the criticism, and I felt like we commended them for, okay, Randy won the chamber. That's good. It wasn't Cody. That's good. But then we circle back to, Cody's going to get a match on Friday. He might win the belt. If he does, I mean, you did good by he didn't win the chamber. You kind of undo it by doing all this shit here. So,
well, and the big moment was even cool. Drew won the belt in the 3 stages of hell, because at that point, if he would have lost, you would have buried the man. You might as well say Drew Galloway's All Elite at this point or something out there.
Yeah.
But now that you've had Cody, you've shown that Cody doesn't need to be forced into this situation. You can just let it fall back. Let Drew stoke in the moment. Like I said, numbers are up, viewership, attendance, everything. People are more interested in SmackDown with Drew McIntyre as champion than they are any time, I feel, when Cody was champion.
Right. This is a very interesting comment. The point you are making right now, Nick, is the reason why the title should be able to change on countouts and disqualifications so it can make sense. That's interesting. I mean, that's age-old rules, right? So why
what he's saying. It's what?
I'm trying to connect what your point was and how we got there.
Because I said Drew should just clatter him with the fucking belt and get DQ'd, and you can have that. You won the match, cool, Cody. But I'm going to go face Randy at WrestleMania. It is one of those you have to.
Yeah,
that's the weird thing of you have to. Which do you follow more, your booking or the rules, the parameters that wrestling set up? Of the story will tell you one way, the parameters lay out for something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting from that standpoint. And again, it limits you on the count out thing. I don't know, because the argument is if you're a heel champ, you just get yourself DQ'd or you just run away and you get to keep your belt all the time. So that's where you add in stipulations and fuck around. Instantly, McIntyre says, I'm not doing it.
But that's the thing, is that's again, do you just book it as a regular match? Do you have to add those stipulations? Then you have to lean on stipulations. Oh,
interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, because it's such an age-old thing that we just kind of accept. And you're like, wait a minute, there's an out.
Yeah, well, it's you're really getting to the bare bones of pro wrestling with debating that.
They booked themselves into a corner is an interesting thought, because I feel like ever since Rumble, like they've kind of left it wide open. Like I don't feel like they're in a corner. I feel like they can go any way they want with this shit.
But everybody's hoping they go a different way than the way it feels like. It feels like we're still on the highway, and we've seen that we've already got the blinker turning for the exit to get off, and everybody's saying, no, we can keep going. We can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, the internet fans really got to be careful with again, we got
I don't
guys
think
like
it's just internet fans with this one though.
when we talk about the in-building fans are love Cody. I don't know what to tell you.
So are we internet fans? Or what are we? Because we feel the same way, I guess, as the internet fans allegedly. So does all of our chat of pretty much anybody but Cody.
I've defended Cody all the way up until this point of I don't like.
Yeah, see, you even don't want to get off the highway here.
Yeah, I just don't think it's smart. I think there's better things you could do. That's why this feels like, oh, you did the easiest. Okay,
right.
It just feels shitty for Drew. That's my biggest problem. Is you're just ruining Drew.
It is the adverse of MJF and Kevin Knight. It's going to help, Drew much more winning than it would ever help Cody with winning.
Oh.
All
right. So that was a bit of almost a Claymore kind of thing, reversal.
Well, it was a little
kicked him in the chest.
Drop down, drop kick.
Who's producing?
Sounded like he broke a rib.
Yeah, I don't know really. I know they just transferred over. Shit. Who did they transfer over? There was somebody just put in place.
Something Williams, Williams, Ariana Williams.
They have and they have someone. That's the lady that's on Raw.
Yes.
But they just was it John? Someone in fact checkers. Let me know.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever Cody shouts, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. No. Sorry, I had to follow it through. Oh, Cody throws Drew into the steps. Ref, that's a DQ. That's an illegal weapon.
Right.
Disqualification. Oh, it's a forearm for good measure.
Big right by Drew.
That was a Play-Doh more. John, because John was asking about Boston following the backstage, the dirt sheets.
Right. Try not to. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your wrestling enjoyment. But Nick, I think it's crazy. And, we talk about all the way back. I remember when Cody was going to fight Brock and Meltzer did what Meltzer does. Oh, it's going to be a stiff match. It's going to be a bull rope match. Right. It never happened. The fans were mad at the WWE. You got to stop listening to the guy that's making shit up.
At least we tell you we're making shit up.
We're just guessing. We're guessing.
Yeah, we don't call ourselves journalists. Trust me, we won't, send you DMs because you question us about an opinion or anything like that. We're not charging you $14.99. No. We're not doing this the whole time we're on stream. What?
Drew postures up, gets a 2 count, stomps on Cody's head.
This is going over this with like a fine-tooth comb of this feels the most like on pins and needles I've felt for a match in a hot minute.
It's been crazy. And the crowd,
it's one of those of like, don't get over too much right now because then they're gonna fucking lose this match.
Nice suplex. Yeah, and the crowd feels edgy right now. Like they're watching, and again, the heel takes the crowd out of it. For anyone the crowd's quiet, they're supposed to be quiet. It's by design.
But again, when's the last time you had a world title match on weekly TV that everyone's out here with bated breath on pins and needles?
That's a fair question. Fact.
3 stages of hell would probably be about it, and then that's when they pivoted. So if you pivot back the other way, if you remix, it's back to normal.
It's back to normal. It's right where we started.
Dusty punches. Should Cody be the one that takes the most offense if someone someone bringing up someone's dead father, saying that's my gimmick.
Right? How dare you?
Only I can bring up dead paupers.
Nice little fucking go here. Big slam by Cody, but not in and out. Drew misses in the corner.
Little Nate as the referee.
Wakes up. Breaker versus Punk.
Cody Cutter.
It's going back to the first Raw of the year.
Who's your what now?
Breaker Punk.
Oh,
it's a good shout.
There you go. Yeah, that would really. So we're almost 3 months through the year, and so good show.
There you go.
Oh, Drew falls out, rolls out.
Drew rolling out, avoiding crossroads. Cody chasing.
Again, oh, eat that barricade or eat that ring post. But that's a good strategy from Drew of, I'm going to roll out, so you got to chase me now.
Yeah. Come get me. Come get me, fucker.
Right. Oh, now see, Drew's going to start working on that arm. Hey, you can't hit the crossroads with that arm, and then he'll turn around and hit it with the other arm because humans have two of them.
I'm not an ambi-turner. I can't turn.
I don't know where I thought you were going to go with that, but that wasn't it.
I can't turn left, Maury.
Fair enough.
Targeting that arm as he is. Drew showing that veteran ring awareness. I like it. And again, just working the baby face, keeping them down, and keeping everyone on their toes as Drew continues to control this match.
The longer the match goes, though, and Drew's in control, I'm like, because that means you're going to get your comeuppance at some point, but also you don't want Cody to just be dominating the whole match.
No, not at all. You want the bigger, badder villain to do what he's doing right now.
Oh, no, but I'm worried that he's going to lose because he's been working over Cody this whole match, and then Cody get his fucking babyface fire up.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Stomps the elbow. Trying to pop that elbow out of the joint, folks.
Now, I thought they were about to go to a commercial break there with that because they had the hard cam really cutting in on Drew's face. With something like this, should you just stay commercial free?
I mean, yes, in a perfect world, but I mean, we haven't had a commercial in a few minutes now, which sounds hilarious.
Good.
About 10-2, we're almost guaranteed to get one, though. I don't think they're going to make it all the way.
You have however many of them beforehand and all of that, so just let them have that before. And just keep your main event commercial free. Make that your must-see moment. You got to tune in. And we're not going to cut away from the action.
We have to cut away from the.
No, you don't.
I mean, they are going to do it. It's just I'm shocked if they wouldn't.
I knew a girl with 1.5 arms. I almost read that as grams, my guy. But yeah,
right.
Superplex. Now again, though, Cody hits it with the bad arm. So who got the worst for wear out of that?
Right. She's kind of fine though. I mean, she was a 5 at most.
She could give you a solid 8.
Mm-hmm. What?
I don't know. I was trying to think of because you got 5 over here, and if you had half a hand, you got 3 fingers or something like that. So 8, 5 plus 3, 8.
There you go. Swinging. Zilla versus Bishop Dyer is going to be a banger. It should be a good one. I think Nick is going to watch it.
Fair. Well, on House of Glory, probably after that.
Right.
See, that's another one that we got to add to the list. If we got still House of Glory, TNA. There is so much wrestling of just we're going to be like Clockwork Orange.
We have House of Glory on our list.
Well, no, there's a show right now with House of Glory out there in Sweet Home, Chicago.
Yes. Figure 4. Woo. Oh, Drew finds a way out. Going after that arm again. Steiner math. Yeah. Jokes.
Oh, Drew's selling the knee. I was slapping the mat like. I'm hoping this is
Zoe
very much of I'm going to play decoy.
Drew is lockjaw and Cody is left arm. Tope and Cody.
So now we're just missing the wrists and everything. We've got the right hand and the left hand. We've got the good hands on TNA. Now we got arms and all that.
Right. House of Snorri jokes. Oh, clearing off the desk.
He's clearing off the desk. He's clearing off the desk. That's the weapon.
Crashed, he's crashed.
10:32, stand now.
Right.
Drew and Cody up on the desk. Are we going to crossroads through the table?
He's going for it. He's going for something. Locked in.
Oh, fuck your table. Drew just fell down at crossroads.
For all the times we watch full moves get fucking land on the table and the table says no way, not today. And we got a reversal tonight and it just fucking caved.
Drew's looking for something, but
Drew's probably like, we'll get another table, we'll do it again.
Yeah, well, he looked like he was looking for a chair or something, and it wasn't there where it was supposed to be. Oh, now Cody's got the table.
Little Nate, yeah, they're like, wait a minute. Right, you get another one.
You take the high road, and I'll break the table before you.
WrestleMania housing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Drew sets up the Slim Jim. Does that really count as a botch, though? Like the table folded. I don't know.
No, that's just called physics. As Drew just powerbombs Cody through a table. Physics is a fickle bitch.
That's what was supposed to happen on the other table, but they got it done. I like it. Cody's like, fuck it. I'm getting a table. They're like, oh.
That's why bro. You saw Drew look under.
Yeah.
Something wasn't there. Right and then away. Was like, all right, you go move along.
Isn't that a DQ? No. In modern wrestling, if you throw somebody into an object, it's not considered using the object as a weapon. If he had hit him with the table, it would have been a DQ.
Drew McIntyre just hit a crossroads. Oh
my God, he does it way better. He does it way better.
Drew, fuck a future shock DDT. Just steal the crossroads. Just do the Claymore on the crossroads. Call it the fucking Highlander, my guy.
Filthy. Look. Oh. There's no interesting. Is it because he went the other way? It looked so insane.
It's because he's so goddamn big.
Right. Let's go. It's too funny.
Teeing up the Claymore. 3, 2, 1. Super kick.
No, but that's always been the case.
Claymore for Cody Rhodes. 1, 2,
oh, rude. As you are slightly ahead, sir.
I can do better.
You got a hiccup.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always, I mean, for the longest time, it's kind of been the way. You've seen so much wrestling, you know better. I mean, in all the wrestling companies, if you throw someone into the stairs or throw them through a table, it's not using a weapon. It's so dumb. Same thing when someone runs out. If they get involved, but you hit them and they don't hit you, then it's not a DQ. But them getting involved used to be the DQ. Like, if the manager jumped up on the apron and got involved, they would throw the match out. Like,
you touch the official, anything, DQ.
Yeah, nowadays it's different.
Nowadays, you can sit there and fight outside the ring for 2 minutes and you don't even get a 10 count.
Yeah, it's it's one of the silly things. You're like, wait, how is that fair? You're like, just because he didn't use it.
Oh, everybody's stopping to protect Nate. Is Nate's going to take a bump?
The king of the referee bump.
Oh!
Drew's such a dick. Drew is such a dick.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's good at it.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people have forgotten how heels are supposed to act.
Yeah, that's a fair distinction, Boston. That was funny. But yeah, at least not tonight anyway.
Ref bump.
Back body drop. So who gets involved at this point?
Anybody?
I'm shocked that they're like the ref's down. Move your ass.
Turnbuckle, nobody home. You there? My head.
You say we're good. Big punch. Big left from Drew. Oh no, that was a right.
Chop.
Chop.
Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
Choppy, choppy. Oh boy, ref bump. I like that official.
Oh, crossroads. But there's no official. There's no official.
That was a nice counter, bro. And I just want him to eat a haluva. I'll pop.
Everybody's looking instantly to the ramp right now.
Everyone wants to know what is up.
Official to run down or somebody else to run down right now.
Right.
Just beat him up. Now.
Claymore! Why'd they wait for a call?
Please. 1, 2.
That's a big kick out. Let's go.
Oh. Now with the ref bumps, now we got 2 officials. Now we're getting into murky waters. Does this open the door a bit more for somebody gets involved here?
You would think the original ref was in there. So now you got another viable ref. So how do you pull off that? So will this ref
beat up this official?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy?
What you Dan? Good.
If I'm Drew, fuck your. I'm gonna just tear everything up.
You're still not allowed to hit the
Don't put your hands on me. Oh, yeah. Cool. So what? If he beats you up, he gets disqualified?
Here comes Cody.
Ooh, so if they have him win this way, he's still Cody's got to pick up. In a ring post. This match is crazy. Sami Zayn going to interfere or Jacob Fatu?
I don't know.
Randall Keefe.
Right. Drew's upset. No, I mean 2.
I was saying Drew earns.
Right. As Drew's there walking down the ref again.
It'll be okay.
Oh, Drew headbutts the ref.
Headbutts the ref.
That should be
good. Match over. All right. Thank you for coming here, folks, tonight. Drew McIntyre wins because disqualification.
Okay. Listen, I often give the other company shit, and it doesn't make sense. If the second official is there and can legally count the 3, then you can't headbutt him without the match being.
But who's going to call for the disqualification?
I guess
when the other ref is down.
Right. It's such a fickle. Oh wait,
fuck.
Jacob Fatu. Give me that
reaching all the way to grab the chair.
Oh no, Nick.
No.
Roll up.
No.
Little Nature's back.
1.5 count.
Future shock.
Kick to the dick. Future shock. The second you were like, oh no, I was like, not this way.
Yeah, dude.
Setting up the Claymore.
I don't know how you. Oh,
please.
Say wrong corner. Oh shit.
Misses it. Nobody home. No, not this. No.
Right. This is an absolute mess. That's a bit of a stretch, boss.
No, not at all.
It's messy for sure, but it
should be because it's a good
super cutter. Oh my God.
Crossroads. He's going to do it fucking clean. 1, 2, fuck.
Holy shit.
He did it fucking clean. He did it.
And that's not clean. That wasn't clean.
It's as clean as they were going to have it do it. I mean, it's not to where someone is screwing it at the moment.
I know some people are saying they're not shocked, but Cody Rhodes, your new champ. He beats Drew McIntyre.
So you're gonna do Drew versus Twitter. So everything that the fucking internet's been saying, and I hate to fucking say this, is just that they were doing the safe play. So you're gonna do Drew versus Drew versus Jacob, because that's the only other person that got involved in this match besides another official. We were literally arguing to where people should have been disqualified 3 times in this match. And then Cody Rhodes, just because Drew missed a Claymore. One crossroads. It took 3 to put down Roman Reigns. It took 1 to put down Drew McIntyre, and not even an exaggerated 3 count of just, we're done. Thank you. Have a good night, folks. Triple safe.
I haven't said much because, my God, I'm surprised. I didn't expect it, and I don't know. Wow. Fucking wow. Like, shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that not what you just did to Drew's run?
Did he have a run? Did you even call that a run? Drew Galloway is all elite. I'm waiting for the fuck out of images to come out right now.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on. But, my Lord.
Yes, my Lord. They need to pray to their Lord, their deity, to their Lord and Savior about here. They just put it all over Drew McIntyre.
Nick is mad.
I'm in a dark state. I'm in a deep place. I'm
right.
Darkness imprisoning me. I might have to get.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Whoa, let's go. I see the tears.
Just why? You had it there. You had it there. And you said, no.
What is better about Cody versus Randy? I know, like, the history between the two guys, but Randy feels better. No?
Even at
bruh,
you have the story built up with Charlotte and Jade, but no, we'll do Ria versus Jade, and now we'll do Cody versus Randy, because we built the story around that and everything, which you didn't fucking. You have just this is going to be the exact. Anticipate the exact same crash out, folks. If Hangman Adam Page beats MJF,
that is bullshit.
He's crashed. Yeah,
it is, but like this is so fucked because you just did everything else to not do this. So for you to do this a week after Chamber, and now Cody's pointing at the sign like, "Oh yeah, I'm going." Like, what the fuck? This feels like Big Dog Roman.
They are shoving. Cody Rhodes down our throat of this is Lowell Cena wins, Lowell Roman wins.
Yeah.
It is when it comes crashing down and it's Rhodes inside. Dun, 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 dun.
Drew Jacob. It should have been Jacob Cody. That's the match.
Now, like you said, though, the audience cheers. The audience there is wanting to whoa and buy the Cody merch. But everybody else did not want this at all.
But I don't know, folks at home, what was the crowd reaction dynamic? Like, I didn't catch a big the crowd goes wild moment.
The biggest pop was when they announced Cody Rhodes, arguably.
Drew now has broken dreams.
That's the only I fucking hate that. That's the only way right now you can even salvage Drew McIntyre doing him versus Aldis. And if he does not come out to dream, bro.
But it won't be Aldis, dude, because it's gonna be
I know it won't be. Just let me have a sliver of hope of just Jesus Christ. They just they hot hood into everybody's face right now with this of, hey, you don't want us to be predictable? Fuck you. You don't want us to play it safe? Fuck you.
Dude, it's like the partner who like fucking cheats and you catch them and you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, I'm sorry, I'll never
do it again. I swear
and
to
then
God.
they do it again, and you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, I love you, I'll never do it again. And they do it again. At what point is it our fault for just like, fuck, they did it again?
God damn it, Brendan, let's stop doing this shit out here.
Johnny.
You didn't have to, even if you wanted Cody to win, you didn't have to do it here.
Yeah, why here? Like, if they're going to have if they say they end up in the Fatal 4-Way over the next few weeks, then just keep Drew the champion until you get there.
It's now at this, now at this point that ship has sailed. Of lock in, folks, because we're getting Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. And if I am 100% no anybody but Cody. I am now fully solidified a Cody Rhodes hater at this point, because you can't even do a multi-person match now at this point, because why didn't you keep the title on Drew? I still want to hear the argument to where a triple threat with Drew, Cody, and Randy is better or is worse than the Cody versus Randy match straight up.
Shit!
Tony, your booking looks like fucking daisies and roses compared to this right now.
I think Tony's doing a better job of feeding the fans. I'll put it that way. The Fed feels a little more of like, we're going to do what we want to do. And Tony feels a little more of like, we're going to do everything you guys want to do. And maybe there's a happy medium in there, but I'm in Tony's way right now. Of like, it's like Grandpa comes over, like, you want all the candy? You're like, yes, let's go. Let's go.
WWE's, you will take it and like it.
You don't take what you get.
Please, sir, may I have some Drew?
Sammy cost Cody at Mania. I don't even know how, so now, like, it's so funny because Trick gets teased a little. Then you had Cody get teased a little, like Cody, Sammy. How does they all tie into this now? Out of everything, and I've been here on the channel and I've eaten some shit from the chat for being a little too nice to Cody and the booking and blah, 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 blah. But to me, the biggest problem here is Drew losing tonight, Drew losing today. This, to me, makes no sense. And you basically said the Royal Rumble doesn't fucking matter. The Elimination Chamber doesn't fucking matter. Here's a fucking, like, a random surprise title change usually gets everyone pumped. This did not have that effect.
Let's break it down. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Like, why? Why did this need to be here? I get the argument of, well, Drew's fuck with here and there. He's messed with Jacob. He's messed with Drew, or messed with Randy. He's messed with Cody. He's messed with Sammy even. Absolutely. You had everything lining up. You had the guy on the runway with the fucking lights saying, bring her on home for a multi-person match. And you couldn't help yourself to still just engorge and dive into Cody Rhodes out there. Not you, I'm saying WWE.
I know, but you instantly get this graphic and everything. So this is where the fans get resentful, and it's risky for Cody and risky for the company, is when they start resenting him, it's an issue. And, you see him tonight with the pyro and pointing at the sign, and it feels like the good guy cheated his way to the finish line. Like he's the guy that gets out of the cab at the end of the marathon.
Homelander Rhodes.
Jeffrey. Homelander Rhodes, right? Like he's the good guy, but is he? So that's to me.
Is Randy the guy you cheer for now in this, or are they gonna try and make him the heel?
Fuck it. They're gonna try it, but I think the fans, if anyone can hear my voice right now, everybody push Randy. Everybody go Randy and just shit on this. Like, we want Randy as champ. Fuck it.
Well, we've had the hashtag Jared Hogan. I wonder if we can make this a thing sooner rather than later of an anybody but Cody shirt out there.
Anybody but Cody.
Because that's honestly, like I said, that's been your defense of, well, if you listen to
they're into it,
crowd in the arena and everything, they still cheer, they still buy the merch, you still see everybody head to toe in Cody gear.
Yeah.
But so much of the conversation outside of who's in that attendance right there tonight has just been fucking, can we please at least have Drew hold it till Mania?
Yeah, I don't get the purpose, but we got to get going.
No, trust me, we can just go around this
Yeah.
all along, but I need to have a cigarette and walk this off.
Folks, we take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Let us know how you felt about the show. Give us your rating out of 10. And get in the chat. We'll click through a few before we tap out here tonight. Surprise ending if you're just tuning in. Not a lot happened around this card tonight. And the show, I mean, Dr. Wagner Jr. and Carmelo was okay. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. The in-ring tonight, nothing stands out in my head. Anything from you match-wise? Gargano gets dusted. Like, what was a good match? Like, the main event was good. The women's tag match was
probably the best match of tonight. The tag match, I think, really exposed how little effort WWE, especially SmackDown side, has put into their tag division.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the main event was still the best match of the night.
Yeah, for sure.
Just, it was a shit outcome. But,
for sure.
And you had the women's tag match, wasn't terrible. Trying to remember what else even happened in that. Oh,
yeah. 3-hour show. We're digging up like what happened. 3 hours. Then we're trying to remember shit
because they focused so much just on this match. Yeah. And by the way, Johnny, we hardly knew ye. I hope you do better in your future endeavors because I feel your time has been served.
Right. And I mean, I think people end up being right. I can't even deny it now, but it felt like they were doing everything they could to soften the blow on this is why Cody should win this belt. You guys know you love him. You love him. You love him.
And who else said that in the chat?
Someone in the chat. That's I think it might have been Paul. But 8, stop crying. What do you mean stop crying? We're not crying, we're critiquing.
It's my stream, and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
I'll come to your house and tell you what to do. What the fuck?
No, I'm not crying. I'm just a little emotional right now.
Nah, I don't think so.
Do you miss your mom? No. And it just starts breaking down afterwards. That's me. Are you sad that you lost? No. Just start crying.
Right. But I mean, for me tonight, like I think tonight's a 6.5. I'm not happy with the show. I thought this was the worst SmackDown of 2026. I don't love the booking. I thought the match itself was good, but it was messy. Like, you can't headbutt the ref. Then when the other ref comes too, it's stupid. And to me, it makes the fans, you're treating the fans stupid, which I've said about other companies. So fair is fair. If in any sport, like when that ref semi comes to, the match is over. But there's people running the show watching that sent the other ref out. So if you have the power back there to send new refs, why did you wait till Cody asked for one? B, well, then you saw the headbutt. The match is over. Why is all this not coming out? And that match is done. So if you're going to do the ref bumps, you got to make it make sense. You can't just have Drew like, fuck it, we need the ref down, headbutt. That's bullshit. Oh, he can't call a DQ because you knocked him out. Now you just made the company and everyone in the building look stupid. And then the overall outcome, I don't think is best for WrestleMania. I'm going 6.5 on tonight.
Fair. I agree with you fully with what you said, and I know it's technically not a clean finish, but that was as clean of a finish that you would probably expect to get out of that match. It literally just took a missed Claymore and one crossroads after Jacob grabbed a chair and boom, Cody wins. That was literally, we got to get out of here, pal.
Can we bring Road Dogg back? Is he gone? Ray.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better book somebody.
Road Dogg's like, I want to book that shit.
Just 7 stuck in my head, and I even felt initially that it was a bit high.
Fair.
But it's also, they had us on the pins and needles. They had the anticipation there, and I think now we kind of view the rest of the show a bit extra negative.
Maybe that's
slightly
fair.
because of this left us with a bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah.
But that's you go to anywhere of you watch a movie in the final act, fails to deliver. The whole movie kind of sucks. You watch a show, you go to dinner, and dessert's burnt. Well, the whole dish kind of fucking sucked then now, didn't it?
Right. Misfit with 5 bones in the bucket saying segment give me the impression it's Cody versus Orton and Mania, which I think we might have read already, but either way, we do appreciate the super chat. Mega with the super sticker. But yeah, I mean, I always say you can't fault them for not liking the booking, right? So I mean, did they have a good match and just get to an ending that we didn't like that made us kind of sour? Yes, maybe a little. But the show itself, somebody said in the chat about the 2.5 hours in of like, it's feeling kind of boring. Like there was like a big stretch in the middle of a lot of segments that, the Ria Jade segment wasn't great.
You called it of the tag gauntlet match, the tag team turmoil,
slow as shit,
followed by the Ria Jade segment, really sucked the crowd out of it. I'm glad, and granted, we were watching on Netflix, so I don't know if they truly went no commercial on it, but the main event, at least after the entrances, was commercial free. But that was a really good match. Oof. But it's such the wrong outcome. It is such the wrong outcome that like if you would have said a 6, I would almost agree with you.
Yeah, this is not Drew's fault. I didn't blame Drew. I don't think either one of us blamed Drew. This comment I've seen a couple times about Drew going to Highlander, then that's shame on everybody. That's like letting Darby go climb the mountain when he's in the middle of a storyline with your world champion. If you knew months ago that he was going to Highlander, then you do the title change at fucking Chamber. You do the title change at Rumble. You do the title change. This just feels late and forced.
You're telling me they could have done, the title change when Cody was out there filming Street Fighter?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
How true this is.
Yeah,
so
I call bullshit on that.
Yeah, so Drew's doing Highlander, so they dropped the belt, and we're not going to see Drew's worked this hard. We're not going to see him at Mania this year. That's fucking nuts. Drew Highlander or not.
There can only be one Highlander, and it's not fucking Cody Rhodes. I can tell you that.
SmackDown was the worst show of the week. Oof. No.
We just watched TNA. Respectfully, Anthony. We just watched TNA.
Yeah, that got a 5.5.
Yeah, well, and confirmed that Anthony was the only one cheering for the Elegance brand out there. But out of the 3 WWE, this was the worst show by a mile.
Yeah, Raw and NXT were better. NXT, I'm trying to remember if I liked NXT or not. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was a very mediocre week in wrestling. Well, it was a shit show. Yeah, what?
It's, in that in-between. It's that lousy smart booking.
Right.
Is what it is.
Danhausen was one of the best parts of the show, and he's actually getting over, which is funny as shit. Because it's catching on, and I'm like, all right, fans, let's see y'all turncoat now.
His debut sucked. Everything since that's been great, and I just worry that he might have somehow and unintentionally cursed Drew McIntyre when he was supposed to curse Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, 100%, my guy. But that's the show. That's SmackDown. That's how it went tonight. It was it might have been my lowest scored SmackDown of 2026 for sure. But it was a fun one, folks. We're coming back tomorrow for Vengeance Day. We're looking forward to that one. Should be a good show. Saturday nights are always cooking on the channel. But make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click all the buttons. Check out our Discord. Check out all our socials. Do all the fun stuff. Be a friend. Tell a friend. We want to hit 10K, and we want to get to 4 million views. So thank you. Mr. Nick, it was okay.
No, This is the show I'm leaving here feeling on the lowest of lows. This is normally a feel-good Friday, and now I'm sad in my emotions on a Friday.
It's going to lead to somber Saturday. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But take care, brush your hair. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you talk about that wrestling, you better put that for life with it.
Have a good night, folks. This one was.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
that butter, but we'll be back for some more. Have a good night. See you on the flip side.